DS, you mean? Because there's
No,
two
regular
different systems.
DS, not even a
Oh,
3DS.
regular
Oh,
DS?
bloody
Yeah,
hell. I've got one of them, although it's
Wow.
broken.
yeah,
But
not
wow,
even a
to...
3DS.
Now that's now that's amazing that it can
Yeah.
even reach the menu on a regular DS, not even the 3DS.
Yeah, because I do have
Because
DS games emulated, and yeah, DS, it's got a good system, and it's good for playing small games and stuff, but yeah, just like SOB was saying, it's certainly not. It's just full of bloatware. Like a lot of their handhelds is just full of bloatware.
Hmm.
Oh,
Mean
SOB made
Girls
it.
DS. That's all I'm thinking of when you say bloatware is Mean Girls DS.
uh,
Imagine trying to find that game to play on an emulator.
uh,
Because it was considered lost media for years.
was it?
Yeah, no one could find Mean Girls DS for some reason.
But they can
Until
find
someone
it. They can find it now.
kind of. It's like you can't really find a physical copy or a ROM for it, but there's gameplay of it that someone found, so it's kind of found, but not really.
Alright, next one's up. I'm just gonna tour my game library on Launchbox for a second. But yeah, Super Mario Sunshine, that was good on on the GameCube. And they
True.
have the other two Rogue Squadron games, Rogue Leader and Rebel Strike.
GameCube only.
Were they? Huh. I swear I
I don't
saw it on
remember them on
PC, but
other systems.
no, you're probably right. I also think I've got that game on here that is actually a secret. Do I have it on here? No, I don't think I do. There's a fantasy game for the GameCube that is actually a Skittles promotion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. So it was like, what do you mean it's a Skittles promotion? It's a Skittles promotion. No, that wasn't it. It looked like a generic fantasy game. And you literally had Skittles as like sort of power ups or special gems. It's like what the hell? What are you smoking? Look at that, aliens infestation, which looks like oh, it looks like it might be fun
Interesting.
or interesting. Developed by
Then again,
WayForward in collaboration with Gearbox, pit players against the overwhelming Xenomorph Hive using a vast selection of iconic weapons and tools from the series. The game was designed by comic artist Chris Pacino with upgraded clothes.
ooh,
Sorry?
you have my favorite Advance Wars game on there.
Which
I
one?
forget what it was.
Dark Conflict or Dual Strike?
Oh,
Yo,
Dark Conflict.
Well, of course it would be Dark Conflict. You're in the name.
are you still talking about the
It's
Nintendo, GameCube, and DS and whatever?
Yeah. Any of you guys actually going to come into the game? Because I still have that going.
aside from me.
I wish.
There's
I
SME.
wish. I really wish that Nintendo would redo when they do a new GameCube controller. They would make the freaking C stick bigger, like a normal freaking thumbstick. Like, how hard is it to say, hey, you know
Yeah.
what, we'll just make it a little bit. Remember when they re-released it for the Smash Ultimate? Remember that special GameCube they redid?
Oh, God.
The new one? And it still was the lazy small C stick. I'm like, bro, what the Nintendo, one of the laziest company. I don't care. They're one of the laziest when treating their fans.
I was surprised that there's 2 Ant Simulator games on Nintendo.
On the DS?
Well, there's this one on the DS, Ant Nation, and then on the SNES, there's another one called Ant something. Or something Ant. Actually, it's about time to start the thing, isn't it?
Sim Ant?
Simant, yeah, Simant. That's the name. Simant. So there are two Ant emulation games on two different consoles. On two different Nintendo consoles, anyway.
Nintendo consoles.
But yeah, I was like, really? Obviously, Simant looks like another one of those kind of bloatware things for the DS.
Well, it is a Sims game, technically.
Mm.
Just with ants.
Oh yeah, next
Instead
month
of
is gonna
Sims.
be it's gonna be interesting.
That's what I want.
Lots of pink, lots of bloatware.
Look, gaming. Can you please have a month where you play movie games?
Movie games?
Yeah, like Ants, like on GameCube.
Oh, you mean like
And like movie, yeah.
movie
You know what I'm talking
tie-in
about,
games? Yeah.
Not whatever. Yeah, sure. But play some. They're bad, but just
Oh,
would be
yeah.
so enjoyable.
They are bad. Some are better than they should be.
Like what?
Lord of the Rings.
I'm listening right now.
The one I
And
can.
we're not talking about. No, you're playing the bad ones. We're not. Okay, yes, we're changing it. You're playing the bad ones, not the good ones. Like you said, Lord of the Rings is actually good.
Yeah, but we were just saying that there are some that are better than they should be, like that Lord of the Rings one. But there's also what's it called?
You're not playing that.
How do you know?
No.
Actually, I've already played it, so I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't really see any to stream it.
Bad movie games.
What was that? I think for the Xbox there was a game based on Minority Report. If you remember that with Tom Cruise.
Minority Report, bro.
Yeah. There's actually a game based on that.
Remember it.
Not,
I vaguely remember it.
I vaguely remember it too. Let's see, Minority Report.
Where they have to try and prevent crimes before they happen, and they have these psychics.
Is there some kind of like psychic they find in a building? Some girl or some person that's attached to a thing?
Yeah, it's one girl and two two twins that are all psychic, and they're attached to a thing in a big water chamber.
What am I? Oh my god, I'm going down in a dark hole now. Like can't believe I went from like watching a Witcher video on the DS to like to Cyberpunk on the DS. Now I'm watching a video of some guy mining Bitcoin on a Game Boy. What the
fucking hell?
I gotta watch.
I'm serious. I'm serious. This guy's like mining Bitcoin on the original Game Boy.
Jesus Christ, that's.
There's like hashtags and nonsense.
That's
hashing like.
That is got to be just for a fucking joke, because I can't.
He's actually mining Bitcoin. There's a program mining it on the Game Boy for him. It's showing it like a Bitcoin symbol, and it's saying hashing, and then like 25% Bitcoin miner by Jack Mashing Game Boy. Like, here, I'll post it in the Discord.
Oh, that's bad. It's ridiculous.
I'm serious.
Yeah, sad thing is, I believe you. Awful. Yeah, SOB won that last round. As I said, just go wait for some more people to join. Feel free to put in exclamation point play. Who knows, Sally might come along later. Although she's probably busy studying and other stuff.
What? Not you.
Okay. Oh, because of what Gamer has posted.
Here, I'm posting it right now. I'm gonna post it under like videos to watch, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, this is crazy though. Like,
Alright.
you'd have to see like a mining Bitcoin on the Game Boy, right there.
Oh God.
Good lord.
Yeah,
The
I
fact-
posted it. You want to check it out?
The
You
fact
don't
that's
believe me, it's
even
right
a
there.
thing. The fact that that's even
Yep.
a thing.
Yep, it's a thing.
I
You can
just
mine
looked at the
Bitcoin on the
thumbnail,
Game
and
Boy.
all I needed to do was look at the thumbnail, and I already feel cringe.
Yeah.
It's moving. It's
Yeah.
showing it.
Good lord.
I'm not sure I want to see any more than that.
No. So I look back at my DS games. What ones I have out of
That's where you
curiosity?
put data.
Oh yeah, they also have
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
Dragon Plus
Like
on the
Gary.
DS.
Curiosity.
I mean, just the fact that it's able to mine Bitcoin is scary. Like, it makes you think, like, what else can mine Bitcoin? Like,
If you could do it on a Game Boy, then I mean you could do that with just about anyone.
anything. I know. It's scary.
Why is it scary?
I don't know.
Well, Geek, I don't really check that many messages, and a lot of the messages are just things like updates and announcements that aren't that popular. So that's why I have so many unread messages on Discord. Because I'm in I'm in about 100 servers, and most of them are just things like, "Hey, streaming now," or "Hey, this thing's coming up," or something like that. And quite often it's not really something.
Yeah. it's-
Wait a minute, there's 2 Blue Dragon games on the DS?
Yeah.
Blue Dragon Plus and Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow. But I remember it was on the bloody Xbox 360. I was never having it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Build a lot. Oh god.
Let me join.
Become real estate mogul and take over housing market. Okay. That's definitely a shovelware game. Chocolatier, that's most likely a shovelware game. Some of these look good, but a lot of them look crap.
What are you talking about?
I was on about the games I'm looking at here, DS games.
They are. A lot of them are shit.
Yeah, a lot of them are just crap.
People are like, yo, that was such a good system.
What good games are on the system at all?
No, they're good games. It's just
Yeah.
they act like it's some of the best of all time. Like, you know how Super Nintendo has a lot of great games? They act like it's on that level.
It's not.
Oh, that's why this game has that original name. Fucking hell.
Also, people think Nintendo 64 is one of the greatest consoles too. I'm
No.
like, yeah, nah.
Now, everyone, look at this game. Just this picture of this game. What would you call a game like this on the DS?
Bloody hell, that's what I would call it.
What's it actually called?
Well, the game itself is called Dead and Furious.
Well, I'm furious.
However, remember this image, the bottom image, the one that you touch, isn't it, on the DS, right?
What?
And one of the alternative titles is Touch the Dead. It was called Dead and Furious in Europe, but apparently in other places it was called Touch the Dead.
I like that.
It's like, no, I don't want to touch the dead. Thank you very much.
I like that.
I'm fine not touching any dead.
Touch the
Thank you
dead.
very much.
No. I downloaded it because it was on under the name Touch the Dead, and I was like, oh come on, because I was downloading some other games, and there was like Touch Detective 2, where you're a kid going around grabbing clues, and of course using the stylus to grab things, hence the word touch. And then I saw Touch the Dead, and I was like, why? Why touch the dead?
If I'm gonna touch anything, it's medical tools. Because I remember Trauma Center, because that's a game on the DS. where
Yeah,
you play
both
as a
of them. The
doctor.
first one and this. Oh, it's just the second one actually. I think it might just be the second one, or they
No,
did.
it's both.
Oh, they must have ported it from the Wii because I played the first one on the Wii where it just gets out of
Yeah.
control. Where it's like, and now you have to defuse a bomb. Wait a minute, what?
I remember that bomb level on both systems. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, okay. You're the only one that can do it. You're the top surgeon. What does that have to do with it?
Let's just perform surgery on a bomb.
Yeah, it can't be any different than a normal person. Jesus. I
The
know,
only difference is if you fail, it explodes.
Yes, and everyone
Instead of the
dies.
person dying.
Yeah.
Instead of one person dying, everyone in the room dies.
There was a really tense bomb disposal bit in one of the games I've suggested for Sandy. In
Yo, you know what?
Police Noughts. Bloody hell, game was really far ahead. In Police
know what
Noughts, there's that one that.
Oh.
So you're saying SRB?
Nah, go ahead. My bad. I didn't
No, I was saying the game Police Noughts that I suggested for Sandy. That one has a bomb defusing scene as well. And
That's what I was
fucking
gonna say.
tense.
I said, is that what you were saying? That the DS touchscreen would be great for bomb defusal?
I would say it's good for those sort of things, yes. Because I was saying earlier about how certain touch games, yes, I can imagine it would be good for certain games that, require a stylus. But then you have a game called Touch the Dead, where I think it's only called that because you're using your stylus to shoot the gun of at the zombies.
Weird. It's so weird.
Touch the Dead. I'll look at it again after this race, but I mean,
Makes sense to me.
as I said, in Europe it was known as Dead and Furious, which I think is cringy enough. I mean, that's bad enough of a name, isn't it? Dead and Furious. But then there's Touch the Dead, and it's like, ooh, no. No. Like that cat, No. But yeah, I just saw that name and I was like, okay, I have to download that to see what it's like. I just
So, like, you know what's a great game? Yeah, you should play. Yeah, you're talking about DS. Alien Infestation.
I was just talking about that earlier.
No, that's a terrific game. I found it $20. I was like, this is gonna be such a crappy Japanese anime. I mean, whatever. But it turned out well. Like, oh, pleasantly surprised.
That's why I was looking at that when you were saying about the most DS games being utter shit, and I was reading out that as there's some that look interesting, and Aliens Infestation looks like a lot of fun.
It's good. Trust me, it's good. Capcom did a good job with that one. I'm so surprised.
It's not done by Capcom.
Yeah. Or they ship it. I'm not. Well, do they? What is it called?
They probably, I think Capcom have the license, maybe. Join.
They probably ship it. Yeah, they have the license and they ship. Yeah.
Start the base, and now I'm going to look at the thing again. Yeah, up back at the top here.
Yeah, they're the publisher.
There you go. Aliens Infestation. Publisher is Sega.
Yeah. Sega. I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up with something else. That's
No, it was developed by Way Forward in collaboration with Gearbox Software.
such a good game though.
Yeah, that's because it was only in collaboration with Gearbox. Gearbox weren't in charge of it. Otherwise, it would have fallen apart.
Explain a lot.
It's a good game, bro. It's a good game.
But yeah, that would definitely explain a lot. Because I mean, it wouldn't be a good game otherwise. It does look fun. I'll give you that. It does look fun.
No, I don't even know who Way Forward is. I'm like, shoot. I'm looking at this.
You
stuff
don't?
God.
I've played quite a few Way Forward games. I can't remember. To be honest,
Like what?
I can't remember the names of the games off my head, but I do remember
Like
playing.
Marvel Puzzle Quest? Teenage Mutant Turtles: Danger of the Ooze, Transformers: Rise of Darkspark.
Were they done by Way Forward?
I'm looking at their list. Thor: God of Thunder DS, SpongeBob SquigglePants. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Nah, it wasn't those. I was just being. I remember playing a few games of theirs
No,
that
that's the
were
games
good.
they made. That's the games they're under their.
Oh, I didn't notice. I have an Atelier game, Atelier Annie for the DS. Atelier Annie,
play-
Alchemist of Sarah Island.
You gotta play Ant. That Ant game right there.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. There's that game, and there's another Ant game on the SNES
Yes. The
called
Sim
Sim Ant. I do have a thing in devote in my channel for, like, you know, those sort of, like Sandy does for the weeks. I've got some for the months, and one of them is Kaiju Month, which I was thinking of going through games like this one here: Battle of the Giants, dinosaurs, dragons, mutant
Godzilla.
insects.
Godzilla.
Well, yeah, because it's Kaiju Month, it's going to be
Yeah.
Godzilla as well.
3DS. I mean, not the GameCube game. The best Godzilla game.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
I love that game.
Well, I'm saying I'm gonna do that. You just need to put down some votes for Kaiju Month.
Nope.
Well, then you ain't seeing it, bitch.
Sorry.
Chaotic Shadow Warriors. Oh, that looks like some sort of, I don't know.
It's more entertaining when you play bad games.
What is this? Chaotic Shadow Warriors. A
I'll
world
tell you.
where tribes battle for supreme control. Into the realm of...
I can't watch just good games. That's my problem with people who stream. They just play good games. Oh man. This
Not
is a good
always. I've
game.
played
I
some.
want to watch a bad game. I want to watch a really bad game.
I've played some really shit games, sir. So thank you very much.
Superman 64.
2 Code Lyoko games. Wasn't that a TV show?
I've watched
Code
Yeah,
like.
was Cartoon Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Big Forehead.
that's definitely shovelware then.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, Big
cartoon.
Forehead.
Cookie shop. Well, I'm sure that's shovelware. Create your dream shop. Crystal Mines, Custom Robo Arena. That Dawn of Heroes looks so fucking generic. Look, it's a big sword. We are heroes. Haha. Yeah. Anyway.
God.
Yeah, that looks. I mean, it looks generic as fuck. So that is probably also another shovelware. But we will see when I finally get to some of these games. But also, SOB, you do realise when I'm saying Kaiju Month, I'm also talking about the earlier Godzilla games,
See why? Do you
Which-
Villainess.
know?
which are shit.
I played the one I remember. The one for Super Nintendo where you get like the top screen where he's walking.
There's 2 of them, but yeah.
The bottom map. And you get like one life.
But yeah, there's 2 of them, but yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, AVGN reviewed them. They were bad.
I've played the version. I
No.
like the animation on it. I will respect the animation when they show you fight.
Oh yeah, I thought that was pretty good, but
I was like, okay, that's nice, but the rest of the game, I don't know.
yeah, the controls for fighting were a bit odd, because they were saying things like, you need to get their respect level up, or no, I can't remember. No, their fighting force, that's it. You have to do things to get their fighting force up, and it's like, what does that even mean, their fighting force?
Could just say power level.
What is it, Dragon Ball?
No, I'm talking about that Godzilla game.
Goes zero.
No, fighting spirit, that's it. You have to raise up their fighting spirit by
Oh.
like certain pressing buttons and that. So it wasn't like so it was a weird kind of fighting game. It didn't seem like you had much control. Then there was that other one which was Godzilla 2 where it was more like
Wait,
a
Fighting
strategy
Spirit,
game.
I have that game on PS2.
That's
I
a
actually
different
have
one.
that game on PS2, Fighting Spirit.
No, it's in in that Godzilla game, they called it Fighting Spirit that you had to raise up.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the PS2 game, because there's a PS2 game called Fighting Spirit that I have.
Wait a
It's so
minute.
funny.
They made. Way Forward made Bloodstain and the Mummy Demastered?
Ah, that's probably where I know the name from then.
That's crazy.
Bloodstained, yep.
They made River City Girls with Arc System Works.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
See, that's why I recognize the name.
And they're making Advance Wars Reboot 1 and 2 for Switch.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But
Still waiting on that to come
I'm
out.
saying, look at that game here. Dawn of Heroes. That looks generic as fuck to me, doesn't it? Like a
What's that game
cartoony
under it.
Majesco. Oh, not Majesco.
Majestic.
Dementium 2. They somehow fit that on the DS.
Yes.
Oh,
argue.
that's what that is.
Yep.
Don't argue.
Argue about what?
How good that game is.
Dementium 2?
I haven't played the first one, so... Oh, there's the first one.
No.
They do have the first
I
one,
don't know.
DS.
I don't know jack shit about it, but I'm just telling you. It's one of the best.
Well, regardless, it looks far more bloody than any other DS game. I'll give you that. Most other DS games are more like this one, desktop tower defense.
Hey, I like tower defense games.
Oh, here we go. Digging for dinosaurs.
Yay!
Dino Master.
Yay!
What? Educational. There you go. Educational. And then Dinosaur King, based on the popular anime series Dinosaur King.
Yeah.
And
the new one on me. I've never seen that anime. I heard of it, but I've never
these
seen
three games you didn't see in my list at all, so I don't know what you're talking about. They're certainly not the Doki Doki or Doki Mojo touching games. No, you're not seeing them at all. Anyway, Doodle Hex. Dragly.
There was a game that was supposed to release for the Switch where you give massages to girls, and then Nintendo quickly.
That's these three games, SOB. They're on the DS.
On the Switch.
They're on the DS.
Wait,
Yeah.
What? Doki Doki?
no.
That one, Doki Doki Majo Shinpan 2, Doki Doki Majin Shinpan, and Doki Maju Plus. Which I totally don't have in my library for any reason. Oh god, that's a movie thing, SOB. Look, Dragon Hunters.
I have Dragon Ball Origins. That's a good game. I
I'm not-
thought that was gonna be a bad game, but Dragon Ball Origins, this has pretty good.
No, and what about this one here, Dragon Hunters? That's clearly based on a movie or
Can you play
TV
it?
series.
Oh, play Aragon game, movie game.
Ooh. Ew. No.
What? What?
I'd rather play this Dragon Master. That looks generic as fuck. Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Wait, why is it called? Oh, that's why it's called Rocket Slime. Fair enough.
Dragon Quest Rocket Slime? Is that those little thingies?
Those little slime things,
little
yeah.
Hershey-
Look.
Those little Hershey Kiss looking things?
Yes. And you fire them out of a cannon, apparently. Because...
Reasons.
Yeah, because of reasons. Because we need to make a DS game, god damn it.
I have a Dragon Quest 7 game. Only Dragon Quest game I've ever had. Never beat it.
Dragonology, that's a weird name. But anyway, back to the race. Or rather, the start of the race. Yeah, me, Dark, and Gamer for the moment. Dragonology, and it was saying it's a story-based game, and I'm like... So it's like an anthology... No, a biography of a dragon? Dragonology. Well, it's either a story about dragons or it's a story about people in drag. One of the two.
Probably about dragons.
Hmm.
That's the only thing that makes sense for a DS game.
I mean, you say that, but then again, I point you to Touch the Dead. Oh god, an FPS on a DS. That sounds like a bad idea.
There's more than just that one.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw a couple of others, but some of them they actually, put a bit more effort into them. But that one didn't seem so much. Oh, this is another fast map.
Quick little map.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, guys, should I do one more practice one, or should we actually start getting to the tickets?
Up to you, really.
Yeah, there goes gamer.
I'd say one more practice run and then tickets.
Yeah.
But it's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, I'd say one more practice run. Then if we get enough people in, tickets. If not, I will just do like the one Grand Prix, and then that'll be it. See what happens.
Alright. Sounds good.
Hit C to toggle with the sneak camera. Oh, it's this one.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a
Oh, dude,
this is a
yeah,
Yeet map. Yeah, that's a Yeet map if I ever remembered one.
At least it's not the Portal one. The Portal one is worse.
Oh yeah, that one is insane where you end up. There you go. Dragonology.
Yes, it's like, it's made to eat people for you to lose, like, come on, why would they put a map to make people lose?
Yeah, Dragonology, a magical interactive story from the book based on the study of dragons. Dragon pocket-sized game. Players will explore an interactive journal. Okay. Sounds like it could be interesting. It also sounds like it could be boring as fuck. Drawn to life next chapter. Dream Chronicles. Drone Tactics. Where you make your own battle drone, I think.
Oh god, you have Elite Beat agents too.
Yep. Well, the first one I think there is.
Yeah. There's only one, as far as I know.
I was gonna say, unless that one's a sequel, but there you go. Duke Nukem Critical Mass. Done by Deep Silver.
Oh yeah, I did hear about Duke Nukem game for DS.
Is it shit? Dungeon
I don't know.
Explorer.
It's a Duke Nukem game in the style of the classic Duke Nukem games when before 3D, basically.
Oh, that's interesting. Both games were localized and released as Dungeon Explorer Warriors of Ancient Arts in the United States, and as simply Dungeon Explorer in the Europe. Games are related to the PC Engine game Dungeon Explorer. Bloody hell. Dynasty Warriors! Fighters Battle! Oh god, if I say that too loud, Sandy's gonna appear, isn't she? Wait, 10
Don't
plus?
say it too
Really?
loud.
Really? 10 plus?
Oh, it's rated E10?
Yeah.
Well, what here would be rated E10.
Yeah. Game features warrior cards. Oh, good lord. System with 120 cards. In battles, the cards are used to summon the warriors of the Dynasty Warriors series to assist the player in battles. Oh my god.
It's a card game for Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, what would Sandy think of... Actually, to be honest, it's Curry. See, she probably knows about this and probably stays the fuck away from it, because I can't see her being into card games, considering puzzles make her head hurt.
I don't see her playing this game either.
Unless someone were to redeem an S ticket that they just happen to have, but who would do that? Certainly no one here that may have 4 S tickets that are unused. Cards are classified using color codes, blah blah blah. Oh, I see. Again, it sounds like it could... Oh, I love that. Voice samples are used sparingly in this game, most of which are said by the player's characters. Some of the generals have the same voices as well as all of them, different texts.
I'm almost at the 30,000 point level where I can pick a game.
Oh, nice.
That's what game I was thinking of.
Do you have a game in mind?
The guy game?
Oh god, no,
Oh, God.
no.
Yeah.
No, you cannot stream that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. You're not
Is
allowed.
it banned? Is it?
It's a banned
Oh,
game.
check.
It's a banned game. You can't stream it.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, you read it. You read it off yourself when you were looking at the banned game list, and then we explained to you why it was banned, and it was banned because one of the women in there was underage. Plus nudity. Nudity is banned on Twitch. Oh, a ghost has stolen Dark Soul. Or are they delivering him through the wall? Nope, they killed him. But yeah, that's why it's banned on Twitch. Not just for the sexual content, but because one of the people is underage.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, you told us before, if you remember, you're looking for all the banned games and going, why is that banned? And I was like,
You're
well,
right,
that's the
you're right.
reason. That's the
Okay.
reason it's banned. So unfortunately, you can't redeem that game. I did play a little bit of it, I will admit, off stream, and it's it's just a puzzle game with titties, really. It's not. You can find better stuff on fucking Flash websites.
Yeah, it's not very titillating.
Oh god, this is kind of horrifying. Look at this dark with the marbles hanging up there, and that one's got a face of a dead pig.
God.
Okay.
I guess I could always torture you with Superman 64.
Don't remember. I can't remember if I even have that.
Or you can always download it. Like, come on. You can download it.
I always say this person made this level extra creepy because sometimes you just hear random floorboards squeak, like something's standing next to you.
Yeah. Just hear random noises sometimes.
And there goes Gamer. Right, now. Let's see, viewer choice. Which is it? Grand Prix. Use votes. Maps. Not too many people in chat really at the moment. Not too many people got involved, rather. I'll just put it at 3 maps for the moment. Yep, vote for whatever you like. But yeah, that's what I said. The guy game is banned.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, they had like an underage girl in there.
Yeah.
I'm reading it. Yeah, they're saying they had to ban it.
Yeah, because the same we told you about that in chat
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it has like topless girls in there.
Yeah. So I mean, it's obviously banned because of nudity, but it's also banned for that
Yeah,
reason
and
as
it got
well.
recalled too. Yeah, because they had underage women or girl in
Well,
there. and she
yeah, there was one who
underage.
she was
so they had
like
to pull it off the shelves and
Yeah.
start selling it.
she was like 17. Like her birthday was in a
Yeah,
couple of
that's what I
months,
was
but it was still, still illegal. Because if you start arguing against things like that, then it becomes a slippery slope, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I did want to play Manhunt at one point, but then I found out that was banned as well, and I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, I think that is banned too. Yep, that's
Yeah.
on the list, man. 1 and 2.
That's a shame.
Probably because of all the gore and violence in it.
Yeah, but I mean, even
Yeah,
so.
most likely.
Oh yeah, and the story about it too. Yeah.
But even
Depends
so.
on which manhunt you're talking about with story. Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
I think they're both banned.
Yeah, they're both
True,
banned.
but like, what story are we talking about? The first one or the second one?
I don't know either one. I just go into these games blind, so I don't.
Well, not only that, I'm talking about like the murder too.
Well, yeah, that's why it's probably banned. The violence.
Has
Well,
SOB
not only that, they had like a real murder based off the game too.
has SOB gone to sleep?
It's like a real murder scene too.
Yeah,
That actually happened that they put in the game.
I said somebody emulated. They blamed video games for the murder, but it was just
Yeah. Like yeah, and then they actually put in like a real murder that happened into the Manhunt game, and then
Oh, did
that's
they?
why it got like yeah. I'm reading it right now. Yeah, it's saying like Manhunt implicated a real murder in the game.
Jesus.
So I guess that's why it got pulled too. I don't know.
No, nobody else seems to have voted, so.
I voted.
Yeah,
What?
actually,
I
no,
voted for
me and you.
47.
Yeah,
No,
you two have
Gamer,
voted,
Gamer.
but I need a third one. I need
Yeah,
a third
that
one.
was about
Well,
to
I
say.
can't vote again, can I?
No.
No,
I'll just
you
click
can't.
random, and there we go. 3 races. 3
If I could
maps.
vote again, I would pick more.
There you go.
But
Marble
only have
Royale, now with
to vote for one
lasers.
per person.
I don't want to imagine what that's like, Marble Royale.
I was like,
Now with
yeah, I voted
lasers.
47. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, with lasers. Oh, God.
Marble Royale, now with lasers. Yeah, go back to here. But yeah, Elite Beat Agents. I do have quite a few games like that, to be honest. What are they called? Yeah, rhythm games. That's the word, rhythm games. Like,
Yeah,
I've got Papa the Rapper lined up for the retro time. Once I finish the other things in front of it. I'm quite interested to see that they've got... I like to see that they've got Front Mission on here, because that was a Japanese-only thing on the SNES.
Oh, Front Mission?
Yeah. But look, they got it here on the
I think I heard
DS.
of that.
See, they got it here on the DS.
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
But as you can see, it's kind of like... It is a bit like that Advanced Wars sort of thing, but with robots, see?
Oh.
Like I said, it was originally on the SNES, but rather it never came out in the West, so... Probably because they thought American audience wouldn't like it, and let's be honest, a lot of them wouldn't. But it doesn't look like you can upgrade it with stuff. It's a bit more like
any other tech game.
a bit more like MechWarrior then, in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to try it out sometime because I do have it on the SNES emulator as well, like a translated fan-made version, or a fan-translated one rather.
Trying to think, if I had, could pick a game for you to play, what game would I pick?
Well, I mean, yeah, first to get points, but yeah, that one looks
No,
kind
I
of
mean,
interesting.
If I had the points and used them to pick a game for you to play, what game would I pick?
There's a lot out there.
Oh, man,
This one
you
looks
have
kind of
to
interesting.
pick.
Ghost Trick, which is a story of mystery and intrigue that blends fun logic puzzles with the world of the supernatural. Even an entirely new and
played
unique
that
experience.
before.
Oh, have you? I was gonna say, when I
Yeah.
read it, it does sound interesting. Where you can, isn't it like you can possess people or become a ghost and possess people and move things?
You don't possess people, you possess objects. That's what the logic puzzles are. You possess objects.
Oh yeah, you possess objects. Okay. Go West, a Lucky Luke adventure.
Because I can tell you the basic premise, if you want. No spoilers. The basic premise is these people are part of this mystery and they keep suffering unfortunate accidents.
Ah.
and it's your job to go through the whole logic puzzle and possess different objects to prevent these accidents.
Hmm.
So that way the person can live and help you with the mystery.
Here, Godzilla Unleashed on the DS.
At least that's the idea behind Ghost Recon and Detective.
Look how many bloody Harvest Moons there are for the DS.
Well, it's the perfect system for Harvest Moon, isn't it?
Yeah, but look, they got DS, and then they've got DS Cute, which is a specifically female-focused one. Like, it says specifically you play as a girl, or one of two girls, and you go around giving forget-me-nots to boys. Then DS Bizarre, Island of Happiness, Sunshine Islands, Tale of Two Towns, Frantic Farming. But yeah, like I said, it's the perfect system for Harvest Moon. Yep, it's like us three again. It's the perfect system
And
for
they're all in
Harvest Moon.
different spots.
Yep. I always like that kind of coin thing that was like this, where you could just put a coin in and it spins in the middle.
Yeah, I like those too.
I was a
Too
bit.
bad I don't go. Too bad I don't go to the mall that often anymore. That's where I would find them.
I was a bit obsessed as a kid just watching those because I just loved to see how the different coins moved, and it was quite interesting when I tried it with a 20p coin, because I don't know if you know this, but a 20p coin is not. It's not circular. It's what's that shape? It's got like five sides to it.
Oh, hexagon.
Yeah, but of course it's flat, so it's like a flat a flat hexagon. So when I try rolling that, which I managed to learn how to do quite well, you just go in hear like a like it was running or something.
Oh boy.
And who gets in there? Gamer gets in there.
I mean, there is one game I was thinking of, but I don't know if you have it. The game we were just discussing, the doctor game.
Oh, you
I was
mean
thinking of that
Trauma Center?
Trauma Center.
I've got the second one because I've completed the first one. I've got the first one. I played the first one on the Wii. Next month, Game and won the first one, so I'm just writing down who's got what, basically. Robotic Roadway. Here we go. Next one up. But yeah, I do have Trauma Center. The second one, that is. The first one I played on the Wii a while back. I just
The
know.
version I was thinking of was the first one on DS. Because it's harder.
I played on the Wii, so I love
I never did beat the Wii one. Because
I love this one. Hurry up, Hedgehog. That just Hotel Dusk I've heard good things about. Hospital
But I-
Giant. Totally not a rip-off of Theme Hospital. It even says here whether a fan of hospital TV shows or have had a great time with Bullfrog's old-fashioned theme hospital, you'll be sure to get a good look at Hospital Giant. So yeah, sounds like it's the same thing. Oh, has Gamer disappeared or not joining us this time?
He's in the chat. He's just not talking.
I might have to go away for a second. I heart geeks. I did play a little bit on that on stream once. It was fucking weird. It's just essentially a puzzle game, really.
What game?
This one, I Heart Geeks.
Oh.
Which the name itself should make you cringe, shouldn't it?
Probably.
I heart geeks. Oh, and here's a Tingle game.
Oh, the Tingle game.
Because everyone loves Tingle. He's
I
that
remember hearing about this one.
annoying, creepy fucking bastard that has to sell your maps. Dick. Ivy Kiwi. But yeah, I was at one point joking about doing like a whole month of all 3 Tingle games or something. Jack Hunter, which has a low vote by people. Jake Hunter. The name Jake Hunter just sounds fucking generic, doesn't it? The name is Jake Hunter.
My name is Jake.
Kamen Rider! That's something that sounded quite like. Kamen Rider.
Speaking of
Dragon
generic names.
Oh. Kirby.
Oh, there's a Black Butler game there, isn't there?
That one's called Kuroshito, Phantom and Ghost.
Yeah, it's Black Butler.
Oh, it's set in the universe. The story,
Because that's the Japanese.
the story
name
is
for Black
original and
Butler.
takes place between chapter 13 and chapter 14.
Probably of the manga.
The basic plot is that the Phantom Hives are sent to a haunted Brighton mansion by Queen Victoria because of recent sightings of a ghost on property, which she would like them to resolve. Man creator Yana Tosaru oversaw the story and created new characters for the game. Ah! That's interesting.
So I guess it could be canon to Black Butler in a way.
Well, like I said, it is an original story, and it takes place between 13 and 14, but it was also done officially by the person, so I would consider it in canon, personally. Unless it's a big pile of shit, in which case I would say it's not in canon. But
Depends on if you've seen Black Butler or not.
I've not watched Black Butler yet. I think I've got it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's probably on Crunchyroll because it's an anime.
Yeah. Oh, did I see it on Netflix? I can't remember. We need to wait for at least. We need to have someone come and join us, because if not, I'll just void this race. Learn with Pokemon! Typing adventure! Oh, good lord.
Good lord.
See, look! Pikachu!
Who would ever make a typing adventure with Pokemon?
Nintendo, apparently.
And
Developer
on the DS of all
Genius
things.
Sonority. God damn it, we need a new Pokemon game and we need to make it educational. Typing with Pokemon? That's a fantastic idea. I was just joking. I don't care, that's a fantastic idea.
And we'll make it for the DS too. The system that doesn't use typing.
Yep.
Made it for PC.
The only typing I could possibly see is, I don't think there isn't a peripheral for a DS for typing, is there?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back,
You just missed
Gamer. You're a bit late.
entry to the race.
It's all good. I'll get in the next one.
We were having a laugh at this gamer. Look at this one. Learn with Pokemon. Typing adventure
On the DS too, so
on the DS.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at that.
Yeah.
you can type on the DS.
As far as I know, there isn't a keyboard connection for the DS, is there? I don't think there is. Oh, there is! Fuck me, there is! Look at that!
What?
Look there!
Yeah. That's
That-
crazy.
There is a keyboard you can get for...
Yeah.
That's insane. Learn to type on the DS with your keyboard.
Because I was thinking, then is there peripheral? Because when I looked at it here, there was a battery in the top right here, which would suggest that the peripheral runs on batteries or something. So I was thinking, no, that's got to be an in-game thing, surely. But no, it is an actual peripheral. There's the one in English. I don't know what to say. I mean, look at it.
What an oddity.
It is. I mean, oh god, that would make the thing so expensive because you're not just buying the game, you're buying the keyboard. Oh no. I bet you anything when it was released, it probably was extremely expensive as well.
Yeah.
It's probably a small keyboard, but even then, we're still talking a full keyboard.
Not that much. You could buy the game with the keyboard for like $60 on eBay right now. 50, 60. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, well, I was saying when it was fresh released, it was probably really expensive.
No. Yeah, probably. Now it's just like you can get it for like $50, $60 at the most.
That's about as much as a brand new game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still my
imagine-
point. It's expensive, but
So imagine
wow,
how expensive it was at release.
yeah.
With the peripheral, too.
Oh, look, it even says it down here. Battle and Get Pokemon Typing DS is a spin-off Pokemon game designed to teach players how to type. It is sold with a Bluetooth-enabled QWERTY keyboard that communicates with the DS, but there is also a touchscreen keyboard available. Oh my god. So that's a Bluetooth keyboard, so it's even more expensive. That's a Bluetooth keyboard, so wow, how much would that have gone for originally, do you think? Whew.
Yeah.
I don't even want to...
I'm imagining the game at, like... Since it's a DS game. 70 or 80 bucks.
Yeah, I mean, game was saying it was about 60 something for it now as second-handed, but I mean, yeah, maybe even higher to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'm just morbidly curious and fascinated by this now.
You would be.
Well, I mean, come on, doesn't it just defy explanation that it's a Pokemon game that comes with a Bluetooth-enabled QWERTY keyboard? That's not normal.
No, it's not.
Yep, Legend of Zelda, The Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks had me confused. I was like, wait a minute, we've got Zelda but with trains? Finally a DS.
Why not?
Finally a DS game that my dad would love. He was very into trains. Of course, the one big problem with trains is that they're always stuck to a track. So, I mean, what do you build the track? Do you? I'm guessing you have to clear out stations and destroy things. Oh look, here we go. It's a Trauma Center-like game called Life Signs.
Oh boy.
Yep, and it says similar to Trauma Center medical games, but focuses more on the story and character development, almost like a soap opera. You play as Dr. Tendo, a second-year intern at the hospital performing surgeries on patients while, at the same time, balancing relationships with fellow doctors and nurses. And yeah, you run that previous race, even though we weren't really paying attention, because... No... Oh, I didn't even finish that one. Well, like I said, no cancel. Next map. Portal Purgatory. Alright, so I'm going to avoid that last one because it was just me and Dark, so there's no point in even watching the race, let alone anything else, so... There we go. As Sandy says, get your balls on the floor. But yeah, this game here, Game of the Surgery is more step-by-step style mini-games. Ah.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah?
Oh, archaeology. You think that's weird? You should see the vibrator for the Dreamcast. I'm not even kidding. Dreamcast has a vibrator. Watch. You don't believe me? Watch. Here. I'll send you a picture of it.
You know what? I still can't get over the thing that AVGN covered when he was covering all the different Game Boy peripherals, and one of them was, it was never actually made, but it was patented as like a thing that could anesthetize kids while they're playing the Game Boy. But it was plugged into the Game Boy. I like that as a joke where he was saying, imagine playing this and getting high, like playing Dr. Mario. Oh, that's another one of those things that I just can't believe exists.
Oh, sure.
I think it's called the Pedi Assist or something.
Yeah, you guys see this. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say we have a chat thing in.
No, I'm not gonna.
In chat.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord. You gotta see this though. Trans vibrator. Yeah, for the Dreamcast. Can you believe that?
The trance vibrator.
See? Plug it in, yeah.
It. They really.
Can you believe that was a thing for the Dreamcast?
Yeah. Thanks for the dark.
God, I mean, what were they thinking when they were releasing a vibrator for the Dreamcast? It's like, yeah, really.
They weren't. Are you joining?
Hey, I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just like, come on, that has to beat the keyboard, like.
That looked like a mouse, actually, like a vibrating mouse. But even then, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, like, come on.
But you did just remind me, where was that thing? Oh, here we go, yeah. Touch detective, touch mechanic.
Oh yeah, that one.
And then there was that, touch dick that you showed me. I thought I had that on here,
Yeah,
but I don't.
That one.
A trauma center under the
It has a
knife.
finger too pointing down, like.
Yeah.
Come on, like. Really, DS.
Oh
Really.
yeah, the first
Good
one.
marketing on that one.
And the second one there. Valkyrie profile, Covenant of the Plume.
Really.
Actually, find the second one easier.
Like how they even got that game published is beyond me, but.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
Nintendo.
like-
They have the power.
Yeah, but still, like, I want to know who thought it was a good idea to like publish a game with that name.
It could be a translation issue. That happens a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Or
the
how many
world ends
people
with you
actually
as
bought
well.
it. That's another thing I
Pardon?
want to know. Like how many
Look at the
how
bottom.
many of it did it sell? Like how many copies did it sell? Like that's what I want to know. Right?
Yeah, sorry, Dark, I didn't see that.
The world ends with you at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I've got that. I've heard of good things of it, but I've not played it yet.
It's an interesting story.
Hmm.
And Square Enix
Oh.
finally decided to make a sequel too.
Ah,
I
that's
just
that
want to
Portal
mute
one.
myself for a minute and eat, so you guys don't have to hear this. But yeah, I'll still be watching.
Yeah, sure. I'll just be watching the race now anyway. As we've got more than fucking 2 people. Well, including myself, that is. There's Geek. And now this is just going to be fucking random chance of who gets in the end. With these portals going all over the damn place, isn't it? Let's see. Or even if anyone does finish. What? Yeah, just about boing, boing, boing. Portals all over the place. Actually, funny thing, in an NSFW bit of Discord, we were discussing about a certain new fetish that's developed with portals.
What?
Yeah. Basically the idea.
Ow.
Well, a woman could have the panties on, right? And then you turn it on,
God.
and the other person has a thing that they stick their dick in. I've seen it getting very popular online, actually. Which is...
I'm imagining something like that. That's very interesting.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the whole you know, walking around while I have a vibrator stuck in them, but it's also like a way to do it without being seen, which is it's kind of an interesting. Like I said, it's kind of like a fetish that's developed out of it, but I wouldn't say it's an actual fetish. You know, it's more of a fun thing. Ooh. Nearly.
Silly portals.
Oh shit. Here comes the end game, fire. Oh, it's destroyed dark. Destroyed. Yeah, no one won that one.
Portals.
Yeah. Finish the Grand Prix. Shouldn't really bothered because, well, it's a bit obvious. At least I think so. Yeah. Because I can see you were in all three of them, so.
So were you, but you got third.
True. Right, I'll note that down. Race 2 is void. Race 3 is also void, so... the result is void.
Intriguing.
Yeah, Front Mission looks interesting as a fun little game. Oh, Freedom Wings, because that's got Miyazaki kind of imagery to it.
Oh, Freedom Wings.
But yeah,
Never heard of it.
Front Mission is on the SNES, if I remember. Grand Prix, try for 3, viewer's choice. Oh wait, let me just quickly find that, because I'm sure it's on here. B, C, D,
Did you find it?
yeah, there it is. Front Mission, and then there's the second one called Front Mission Gun Hazard. Although that one seems more like a side scroller. But there you go, this is the original one. See what I mean? It's kind of like Advanced Wars being a like turn-based strategy game, but with robots.
Shit happens.
Hmm. That could be another reason why it never came to the States. Quite a few games is like that. It's like, oh no, they use a curse word. But the second game, they've gone, look. The second game, they turned it into like a 2D side-scroller.
Oh.
That's quite a...
Departure.
But yeah, I'll leave this up for people to vote. Actually, you know what? I'll go on to... There it is. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll display the loo and let people vote. See you in the queue.
Okay.
Oh, did not pick up your vote? Try again. Oh shit, that's why I unclicked use votes. There we go. Now just one more.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back and yeah, no third vote again.
Again.
Fucking hell. Right. I will grab random. If you can read this, your monitor is upside down. Join. I think I'll increase the wait time actually for quite a while, because then there we go. I'm going to increase for quite a while, and then if people have a chance of coming in. Hey gamer, thank you for the welcome back. Right now, so yeah, there is front mission. That does look fun, but like the second one's side scrolling. Weird.
Yeah, side scrolling's not really my thing.
What the hell?
Much.
What is wrong with that tree? That's another one of these Japanese SNES games. Yeah, Flying Hero Buguru no Dagobun. Bira's Great Adventure is a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up with bright cartoony style, similar to games like Sega's Fantasy Zone and Konami's Twin Bee series. Huh. Another one of those strange Japanese ones that I have access to. This one, God, seems weird. It's an RPG where you follow the storyline of all these different people. From very different timelines. Actually, let me get back on the DS, see what else is. So yeah, Aliens Infestation, definitely got an idea to check that out sometime. Not sure when, but we will see.
It does sound interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, since I know you get a lot of choice of various iconic weapons and tools from the series, and I'm hoping it isn't like Extinction, which is that Aliens RTS game.
There's an RTS game?
Actually, no. Let me correct myself. It's a Aliens versus Predator RTS game.
Oh. I didn't know they made an RTS game.
They did. It's called Alien vs Predator Extinction. In the game, you can play as the aliens, the predators, or the marines.
Of course.
And I think they went a bit janky with some of the currency in that world, if you can call it that. Like, when you're the aliens, there's a bunch of wildlife on every map. So you get points based on infection, and how big the hive gets, and so on. But you have to make sure the creatures are alive when you grab them. Predators, you get points based on collecting heads from those that you kill. Which again can involve the wildlife, but also the aliens or the marines. But you are restricted in that you can't take off the heads of synthetics. Because they're not considered an actual animal or something to chase and hunt down. They're considered a machine.
Of course.
So like I said, you can already see some of the issues with an RTS game when that's the currency, you know? Because it has to be dead people. You can't do it to the people that Xenomorphs has knocked out. And when you're on the Marines, you're even more limited with your funds because you only get it every time you repair a Atmos machine. Like an atmospheric generator. You repair it, it runs for like a couple of seconds and then it blows up. And then you get all the money that was generated in that couple of seconds. So as you can imagine, it's not it's not a viable economy on any other classes. Plus, of course, as the aliens, you've got the other trouble of you can't capture and infect other aliens. You can do it with the Predator and make Predaliens. You can do it with the humans and make the human xenomorphs. You can... you can also make queen facehuggers. Because a lot of the stuff in there is based on like the comics. So you can make like the queen facehuggers, and you can like make Praetorians, as well as obviously the queen. Because I mean, you need a queen at the start, but you also need Praetorians, because Praetorians can evolve into even bigger, nastier aliens. If you can believe that.
I can.
There's one that I like to call a carrier. I can't remember what his name is, but essentially, what happens is facehuggers, they have like a limited lifespan when they leave the hive, and they will die if they don't find someone to latch onto. But there's this big alien that walks around, and they can sit on it permanently and be alive, and then they can just jump off it and onto people's faces while this creature's attacking them. Which makes it a bit of a mobile death machine. A mobile death and breeding machine. Then there was this huge one that... Side effect is you can't harvest the humans because his massive blades slice the heads off creatures. So that doesn't help. God, that Batman Brave and the Bold. It could be a bunch of shit. Because I don't think much of the series, to be honest. Beat City. Wait, Activision made a battleship game?
Yep.
No. Take control of a US naval fleet to wage war against an unknown alien. Oh, it's not based on the film, is it?
It is.
Oh, there you go, SOB. There's another game that could be used. Oh yeah, if you do use the points to redeem a game, it'll be played on. I'll play it on Thursday because I decided that's going to be the days for request games is Thursdays. Currently it's Max Gentleman. After that, it's going to be Super Mario RPG. So I might take a while to get to it. But then that's fine. You said you don't have the money yet, so I mean points yet, not money. And here we go. Yeah, 3 people this time at least.
Yep.
Oh, this is a fairly short map. Circling the drain. Well, last time when we were just practicing with this, I just shot forward and like miles away from everyone.
Yep.
It's like Gamer's doing that
like
this time.
Gamer is the one doing it.
Mm-hmm. Pearso. Whee! So yeah, that game, it does have a campaign mode, and the campaign story is interesting. With like, the aliens are just, wanting to be aliens, infect people, continue the hive, etc., etc. Predators are on a hunting mission. And I think the Marines were called in to sort a situation out that they hadn't been told was full of xenomorphs. Or something like that. It was...
Yeah, I read up on it.
I was going to say, the story was pretty much non-existent. Like, there's no, cutscenes or anything. It's just kind of like, this is the story, and it's all inviting. So...
Yeah, the story, as far as I read, is the Predators have the hunting world for aliens.
Mm-hmm.
for the xenomorphs.
Yeah.
And human colonists suddenly find it, and
Yeah.
that's where the Marines are there.
Yeah.
So the story is just predators are being predators, aliens are just being hunted by predators, and the humans are just in the middle.
Yeah. Well, pretty much that's the story of all of the AVP games, let's be honest. That's the cool story of all the
Yeah,
AVP games.
pretty much.
But that one's worse, 'cause like I said, it's all written, there's no cutscenes or like really cool pictures or anything, it's just, you know.
And it's just for consoles too, so that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, that's what I paid it on. I paid it on,
PS2,
no, the other one.
Xbox.
Yep, paid on Xbox, that was it.
Why would you make an RTS game just for consoles? I don't get it.
Oh, I've yeeted.
It doesn't,
I game on that. Yeah, I know, I just... I was like, really? Just for consoles? What the fuck? But yeah, it was me.
it
Just
doesn't really. I don't think it really works because it's an
no,
RTS game.
no. I think RTS games really, well, or rather, at least ones like that shouldn't work for controllers because it's weird.
Especially since it's just micromanagement.
Yeah,
No resources, no base building, limited resources, no
I was gonna
base
say
building.
it's fairly limited on micromanagement because there's no
It's just micro, what RTS gamers would call micro, which is just unit management.
yeah. Game over that one. So
So it's like, why would you make that just for consoles? It's very difficult to play then.
yeah.
If it's just micro.
Just keep rolling, just keep rolling. It's your little a fish marble there, and it just had just keep rolling, just keep rolling, just keep rolling.
Just keep rolling.
Just a fun reference to Finding Nemo. Oh, battleships. I was kind of interested in this though. I think that would at least be half decent. Betty Boop's
What?
double shift. If anything, it would be fun nostalgia because it's Betty Boop.
Oh god.
But it's probably just your basic. I mean, even the Wikipedia doesn't have much of an entry. Just that it's a puzzle game developed by DCI Games and it's based on the popular Betty Boop cartoon series. I mean, one, why did they make that? Because Betty Boop certainly isn't a popular cartoon series. It's even many years after Roger Rabbit. So I don't know where their audience was they were aiming for with this game. Unless they were
People
aiming...
like my godmother, probably. Who love Betty Boop.
Yeah, or even... I mean, I enjoyed Betty Boop as a character in Roger Rabbit, but I never actually watched... I never actually watched the series or anything, because that was long before my time. Here we go. Biker Mice from Mars game. Again!
Oh god.
That's another old thing that wasn't around when the DS was, so why did you do this? But there you go. Biker Mice from Mars game.
It was actually a Barker Mice from Mars?
Yeah, yes, look, see there. Biker Mice from Mars.
No, I mean like a series called Barker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, it was actually a TV series. Did you know? It was...
No, I'm from America.
It was around the same time as, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
I guess it wasn't that popular then.
Street
'cause I'd never heard of it.
Sharks, and, all those kind of TV shows around that time.
Either it wasn't very popular or I just never heard of it.
And British company. It was put on the on the PS2 as well. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Black Sigil, Blade of the Exiled. 40 plus 50 hours of gameplay with tons of side quests. Well, if it is an RPG, that makes sense. Not many images though. Blades of Thunder 2. Here, Build-A-Bear Workshop, where best friends are made.
Oh my god, they actually made a game of that?
Yep! Yes, they did. BuildABearville.com.
Do people even still remember Build-A-Bear Workshop?
What are you talking about?
Look, SOB!
Yes, game.
Build-A-Bear Workshop! Build-A-Bear Workshop, the game!
Yeah, I've been built for a workshop.
Yeah, but did you know there was a DS game for it?
Yeah, because not many people can afford to go.
True, I mean, we had a Build-A-Bear Workshop here, actually.
And it's probably probably had the Queen special figure.
We were talking about, oh yeah, if you want to get into the race, make sure to put it in, SOB. Or Dark, because it seems to have not picked you up this time.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, I see you there. I see you there. Stupid
That's
camera angle.
beautiful.
But yeah, when you were speaking about movie games, did you consider this one, SOB? Battleship. Based on the movie, Battleship.
Thank you.
Well, you wanted me to play bad movie-based games, didn't you?
Is Rihanna a choosable character?
Probably not. Because
It's probably based more on the ships than the actual.
yeah,
characters in the
that's
movie.
why.
Is she a captain? Choosable character?
Red.
No,
There you
probably
go.
not.
Calvin Tucker's at Farm Animal Racing. Or as it's called there, Redneck.
That's racist.
Actually, funny enough, you can get done... Well, when I tried to change the name to Redneck, it was against TOS, apparently.
I hate
On Twitch, which is fucking
that.
stupid. Which is funny, because the game I was playing was Redneck Rampage. So it's like, you know, I'm not being
Is that
offensive.
first-person shooter?
Pun?
Is that first-person shooter?
Yes, that first-person shooter. Not this game. This game isn't that first-person shooter, but yeah, it's that first-person shooter called Redneck Rampage I was playing. But Twitch didn't want me to post Redneck because it was against their terms of service. Which, you know,
Gotcha.
fuck that. Chocolatier, a game about chocolate. Casual strategy game,
About chocolate.
apparently. Yeah, players assume the role of a young chocolatier who must navigate 14 cities around the globe while buying ingredients, manufacturing chocolates, and selling them to chocolate shops. So, Willy Wonka the video game? Two modes of
much,
play are
sounds like
available. In story mode, player must rebuild an almost bankrupt chocolate empire and acquire 64 chocolate recipes from around the world. In free mode, players start out with scant resources and must become successful chocolatiers. But isn't having all the recipes in the world, wouldn't that make you a monopoly?
That might be the point of the game. Probably. Is to become a chocolatier.
I mean, it usually is for the fairly simple kind of games like that, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
let's not discuss the legal ramifications of this. Just get all the recipes and then sue anyone that tries to copy you.
I doubt legal lawsuits are probably part of that.
No. No. Oh yeah, SOB, this is another thing that might surprise you. Betty Boop's double shift. It's a DS
Yeah,
game.
it's chat, by the way.
Oh, he's disappeared again, has he? Can never bloody hold on SOB. It just slips out your hand, honestly. What are we doing? Bunch of Dragon Quest games here. 5, 6, and that's 4. Yeah, 4 because this is the I before the V. Oh look, my ghost ball's on this one. Oh yeah, because I won last time we got this map. Do do do. Just the 3 of us and Ghost Me, apparently.
You're racing your own ghost ball now.
Apparently. Although you guys are catching up.
It looks like your ghost ball is winning anyways.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter too much about the ghost ball. But it does get you an automatic S ticket. If you do beat the ghost ball. Because then you become the new ghost ball for the map. And then people have to beat you to get an S ticket. Gamer seems to be ahead. You even found the ghost ball as well. Shit. Oh, yeah, oh no, he's been yeeted. Whoops. Gamer was ahead, and now, oh shit. It looks like I'm about to beat my own ghost ball. And Dark's just hanging around up there for some reason. A DL. Whee! Oh, he's finally come to join. Come on, no. Fuck myself. For winning. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's, I'll put that down, which means everyone wins, so it would be Gamer and Dark, because they were both in the actual race, whereas SOB wasn't, because they disappeared again. Maybe they've gone to Schlip, as he usually says. Schlip. Right. But yeah, so even if you die, it's like, well, I still won the match anyway, so you get the ticket.
Everyone wins.
That's why I was saying I wasn't going to do it when it was just going to be like you and me, because then it's like, you know, you win, you get a ticket. I win, you get a ticket.
Not very fun.
No, exactly. It's like trying to get heads on a 2-headed dice.
Yep.
No, 2-headed coin, that's the word. Wonder what other movie based... Oh yeah, Chocobo Tales!
Chocobo Tales?
Chocobo Tales, as in Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo Tales.
Starts with the Final Fantasy Black Magician brings a picture book onto the Chocobo farm. Puzzle is actually home to the great devil Bebs Buzu, and it sucks the entire farm into its pages. Chocobo heads on an adventure with the white and black magicians in order to stop Buzu from reviving himself in full form. Okay.
And you use chocobos for that.
Well, it's the Chocobo that goes on the adventure.
Oh.
Fire Emblem,
You
Shadow
play
Dragon?
as a chocobo, then.
Yeah, as a Chocobo.
You were saying?
Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon?
Oh, the remake of the first one.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a remake of the first ever Fire Emblem game.
Nice. I want to find out what this one is, though. No. Didn't think so. Okay. This is an English...
And if you ever heard of Shadows of Valentia for the 3DS, that's a remake of the second Fire Emblem game.
Ah, okay.
Fire Emblem Gaiden. Whereas Shadow Dragon is a remake of Fire Emblem and the Mystery of the Shadow Dragon.
Shinmon Sho no Nazo Hikari to Kajino. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know what it means, but that's the one. Oh, wait. Oh shit, I haven't pressed start for the timer yet. There we go, that's this Fire Emblem game. It said EN, so I think it's an English version, but I don't know what. It's probably one that never came to the West. There we go. New Mystery of the Emblem, Heroes of Light and Shadow.
Oh, yeah, that's the remake.
Alright, well.
Whoops. I mistook Shadow Dragon for it.
Well,
The
I
New
mean,
Mystery of the Emblem
it's a
is the
similar
remake
fucking
of the
name,
first
isn't
one.
it? You know?
Yeah, New Mystery of the Emblem is the remake.
A remake of the... It is
First game.
the remake of the third Fire Emblem game.
Oh, the third one.
Oh, no, it's a remake of Mon Sho no Nazu, the third Fire Emblem game to have been made. So yeah, it's third one.
Then Shadow Dragon is a remake of the first one, then. Introduced long-time fans of the series to the stories that gave birth to the series nearly 20 years ago, so yeah. I think it's the first one. Which means where the And
fuck
New
is the second
Mystery-
one?
Oh, Shadows of Valentia is a 3DS game, so
No. But, nah.
it wouldn't be in the DS category, it'd be in 3DS category.
But why? Never mind.
Probably because it doesn't have Marth in it.
Hmm.
It doesn't exactly continue the story of Mars, so that's why it took till the 3DS to remake it.
Leventian Tactics. Hey, oh, hi, Hamtaro. Ham training. Aren't the little hams happy?
Yes. Hamtaro again.
Yeah, I think I came across a different Hamtaro game.
I know a streamer that would love that one.
Yep. And I do have plans to play something like that on October, maybe.
Maybe.
There's loads of games I could play for that theme in October. Bloody hell, Metal Slug 7? They made a Metal Slug 7?
They did.
They also made a Metal Max 3. Ooh.
And you have the Metroid Prime game that's DS only. Hunters.
Ah. But yeah, look at this. Hell Express was defeated. This game looks nuts. Look, you even have a dog as a party member.
What kind of RPG game doesn't have a dog as a party member?
Yeah, but I mean an actual party member to fight in. Some do, some don't. Yeah, this one's Metal Max 3. I think there were the two other Metal Max games were on the SNES, but I could be wrong. Yeah, hunters. Well, that's some nice art. Seeing her without her helmet on.
Yep.
Which I have to admit, as a kid, it surprised the shit out of me that it was a woman underneath all that armor.
When you first played Metroid?
Yeah, well, I never actually finished it myself, but I found out about it later. It's like, wait a minute, she's a woman? What? When? Who? What? How? Monster
I
bomber.
never finished the first Metroid either. I just kind of knew she was a woman.
Yeah.
Found out about it when I first got into Metroid.
Alien monsters destroy them with multicolored bombs. Create bombs on the lower screen, fling them at the invaders at the top. Bloody hell. It's another random puzzle game that was on the DS.
Monster Rancher?
No, Monster Bomber.
Oh.
See? Where you throw, as I just read, where you throw bombs at coloured monsters and you match the colours.
Oh, it's like Bubble Bop.
Yeah. Only the monsters are falling from the sky, so...
What's that one?
Monster Frenzy? Which one?
Moon.
Moon. Places gamers on a cold lunar surface in the year 2058. Shocked to find a sealed alien hatch during construction of a lunar base, but it's a shock that soon pales in comparison to what they find beyond the hatch. Ooh. You are Major Kane, Chief of Military Operations, the Extraterrestrial Encounter Organization, ETEO, what? And you and your team have brought in to investigate. Erratic energy readings from deep below the lunar surface tell you that this will not be a diplomatic mission. As soon as you step onto the surface, you become enveloped in the game that delivers epic story, atmosphere, environments, and white-knuckle sci-fi FPS action.
Oh.
On a DS!
Yes.
On a DS! Well, at least this time they've got the screen up here. Rather than touching the zombies down here.
True.
Touch the dead! No! You touch the dead! Oh, you can even drive in a car and shoot things. It sounds like it would be a fun time regardless.
True.
Oh yeah, Monster Tail. I think this one you raise monsters. Same with Monster Rancher DS and Monster Racers. Wait, Racers?
Races?
Yes. Racers.
Monster Racers.
Yeah. Search for monster breeds to train, nurture, and race. What? Normally you... I think Pokemon is just really taken the world by storm, but I mean, there's also Monster Rancher and Digimon, and they have battling, but no. This one, you race them. You don't battle your Pokemon, you race them to the end.
To the end of what?
I don't know. I'm guessing this. I guess. Oh, it's a big one. This one. What does it say? Throughout their journey, players build lasting relationships with their new allies and encounter daunting challenges from a bevy of rival trainers. The real fun comes from capturing wild monsters in their native habitats. Player progress, he or she explore different regions, venture out in secret habitats, and discover more adventures. The race courses are filled with challenging obstacles that test both the players and monsters' skills. Ah! So it's not so much racing as in a foot race, but more like a what they call a thing that they have in the military where they Yeah, dodge obstacles. Obstacle course, that's it, obstacle course.
Ah.
So now that could be interesting. Because, you know, like, you may want to have make sure the monster is well trained enough that it ignores snacks and such, as one thing, like they do with dog training. That it will ignore the snacks unless you tell it to go to get the snacks. Or other creatures get in the way and you have to fight through them. I don't know, because again, I like to go into these games blind, but... Monster Racers. Monster Racers just makes me think that they grab poor Pikachu and stick him in a bloody running circuit.
Go-kart.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't thinking go-kart, I was thinking more running on foot, but considering we live in a world of Mario Kart and similar games, then yeah, I think that would have made... that probably would have also made sense. Yep, you won this one as well, Dark. No, will I escape the deletion?
I'm feeling lucky.
It doesn't look like I'm going to escape the deletion today. Oh, am I? No. Oh, I'm getting away from it. I just made it out. Right, that's dark. But I mean, you still won, so...
Sure, I did, but that's not what matters to me.
No.
It's just having fun.
Finish the menu. Oh, finish this. Oh, Dark's third? Weird, I would have thought he was higher. I'm second, but Gamer won that one. So, I'll make sure to get these tickets out when we get to it. Now, back to the main menu, back to the races. Have it, viewer choice, Grand Prix. Again, go for 3 and use votes. There we go. Let's do that for people to choose. Bongo Boogie.
I really know how to pick them.
I love how Portal Purgatory is like 0.97%, because nobody fucking likes that one. Which I can understand, considering. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few extra minutes, just so, Oh, I need to charge my phone anyway, because I've got to plug in. So there you go, Monster Racers. Maybe I should do a racing game month and stick that in there, because I've got enough bloody racing games to do that. And the great thing about doing those month runs is I get to blow through a large number of games that I've got just sitting around.
True. That does sound like fun.
I mean, it also sounds like there's some pretty bad ones as well.
That's the fun part, though.
True. It is fun when people watch me cringe at these things. What was the name? Like, some of the bad games I've played in the past that are really fucking awful. So many bad ones out there, though. But some are entertainingly bad. And some are Monster Seed, which are just pile of shit.
Damn right.
God. Yeah, because I think I told you and everyone about that game. It was awful.
Yeah.
You could tell like, how awful it was from me describing it. Just like,
I'd rather not play it.
yeah. I wouldn't wish for you to. It's definitely one of those games that I would advise people to avoid. I'm usually quite neutral when I come to recommending games, because it's like, you know, I enjoy this, but you may not, or, you know, I didn't enjoy this, but you might enjoy it if you like that sort of style of game. But no, that's one of those bad games where it's like, yeah, it's shit. It is absolute shit. That I wouldn't wish upon anyone. Alright, starting up. God. Here's some actual shovelware. My boyfriend. Create the love story of your dreams. Choose from 5 amazing guys. Which gorgeous guy is the one for you?
I put in the wrong command.
Close enough. Probably because I said my boyfriend and just sort of broke your brain for a minute.
Yeah.
Charm, chat up, and chill out with each different guy. Will you find your true love? Put on your coolest outfit and makeup and dance the night away. An active life is a healthy life. Have fun working out with your friends. Meet up with your best friends to catch up on the latest fashions and hot gossip. That sounds painful.
Everything about it sounds painful.
Yeah. My farm around the world. 20 different animals, including hippos, monkeys, cows, kangaroos, and crocodiles, on your very own farm around the world. There is something to do. Buy or sell animals at the farmer's market to expand and grow your farm. How is it a farm with fucking crocodiles? And monkeys, and hippos, and kangaroos?
It sounds more like a zoo.
Yeah, what? Hey, that's not a translation issue, that's literally what it says on the cover. My farm around the world. What could you farm from a crocodile?
Leather?
Oh!
That's literally the first thing that came to mind when you said crocodile. It's crocodile leather.
Mystery Dungeon. Thingy the Wanderer. I am the Wanderer. Oh yeah, there's another Overlord game here. Minions!
Yeah, I noticed that.
There you go. Meet Giblet, Blaze, Stench, and Zap. An elite minion crew who assisted by Minion Master Gnarl, get star building in the Overlord Minions, an irresistible and accessible puzzle action game. They're designed exclusively for the DS. Ooh, not.
Is there always puzzle action games?
The OO commands minions teams remotely, and the DS stylus becomes an extension of the evil will, and every precise touchscreen command is the player as the Overlord directing. Oh, so you still direct like things as the Overlord, but you use the thing. Combining minions in battle, pointing and sweeping them to attack enemies, and solving puzzles to execute his dastardly plans. You join the Special Forces team. Get it? Special Forces team of 4. Players negotiate fiendish levels and take on a huge range of warped enemies to hunt down the Kindred, a cult dedicated to resurrecting the mighty Dragonkin, a race of humanoid dragon hybrids determined to replace the Overlord's despotism with their own. Extending the Overlord series' trademark humor, gameplay focuses on the mischievous physical comedy of the minions' antics, and is delivered in a stylish cartoon style.
So basically evil fighting evil.
Panzer Tactics DS. For those who really like to play Panzers. Isn't that right, Udachi, if you're there somewhere? Pet Alien, an intergalactic puzzlepooza. That's what it says.
Puzzlepalooza?
Yeah. Puzzlepalooza.
What kind of name is that?
Fuck if I know. Tommy and his pet alien friends have been captured by the robotics. Fight and puzzle your way through the giant spaceship in 80 levels. As you help the alien friends work together to rescue Tommy and return to Earth. Ugh. That sounds bad. Mystery Dungeon, I've heard a bit about. Pokemon Ranger, I heard a little bit out. Shadows of Valmia. Oh yeah, they put Populous on the DS. You remember Populous?
Oh, Populous?
Yeah, look, they've made Populous DS.
Yeah.
Which
I
I mean,
vaguely remember that game.
the first game is really old, like DOS level old.
That's how I vaguely remember it.
The hell? Pray the Stars, also known as Gabu Gabu Planet in Japan, is a in the DS from Koei. In the game, players control various dog-like creatures in a competition to eat the most items in a given level. Part of the challenge comes in that in order to successfully eat an item, you must chew it repeatedly, pressing the B button. The game was...
It's eating food, the game.
Well, it says they're dog-like creatures, and you're going around eating everything. Like, everything.
The game.
But I love that it's also by Koei as well. So again, it's a shame that Sandy isn't here, the Koei simp, to hear about this strange game and be like, what the hell? That's actually similar. What the hell? Excuse you? Excuse you? I love she came in right then. There, various Puzzle Quest games, Puzzle Kingdoms, Puzzle Quest, Puzzle Quest, Puzzle Quest Galactrix. Here's that Resident Evil game, Deadly Silence. Did you
The DS remake of the first Resident Evil game.
I think I partially streamed it once when I was testing things out. Yeah, I partially played it, and it is essentially the first game, but with a few extras. Mostly that you have to use a stylus to attack things. Like, there's random sequences where, like, birds and shit will attack you. Even in places that they don't attack you yet, like, what's it called? The, that room with the pictures and the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just do a random scene where you get attacked by them, but then the birds are then sat on the top there waiting for you to potentially fuck up. You know, because if you get the picture wrong, they attack you. If you get the puzzle wrong for the picture.
Yeah, I remember that puzzle.
But it's kind of annoying that they still attack you anyway, just because the DS wanted to force a reason to port Resident Evil onto a stylus device. It's like, here's a reason!
Birds attack.
Whee!
It's like, is this Resident Evil or Birdemic?
Oh shit! I won that. Damn.
Yep. Because we both fell off being gamer.
Well, I saw you fall off, but yeah, it did not finish. Yeah. Convergence.
I truly know how to pick them.
I think I remember this one. Alright, start it up just to get the minutes going. Make sure to put in thingy play. Oh, you know what? I just remembered of a very weird looking PS2 game. I mean, that doesn't shorten it. I mean, you've done it, but I haven't seen Game into it yet. Where was it? It was.
Where was I? I'm just popping in and out. So you know, as you notice. Hello, how you doing?
Was it that one or?
Yeah, it was that one.
No, I'm looking at some. There was this PS2 game that caught my attention because it was weird, which and then doesn't narrow it down because there's loads.
Are you talking about the guys game?
Nope.
Oh, you know about that. Okay.
Oh yeah. I know about it, and I know about why it's banned.
I actually have the game.
Ooh, you must have gotten. That's rare because you must have gotten it before it was recalled. Then.
Yes, correct. I was a young one, just being this.
Young ones.
But yes.
Bloody hell! There's a lot of Gundam games for the PS2.
Gundam games?
Yeah, Gundam.
Oh, you said Gundam.
Gundam Seed, Gundam Encounters in Space, Federation vs. Xeon, Gundam vs. Xeon,
Xeon?
Journey
Xeon.
to Jamaro. Or is it Xeon? Xeon? I don't care.
Okay.
You gonna join in the race? Because it's just me and Dark at the moment.
I'm not here.
Here you are.
If you know what I mean.
Oh.
It's not on the stream chat, I guess.
That game is worth jack shit, by the way, the game I got. The guy game.
Really? I would have thought it'd been, because it's rare, I would have thought.
Nah. You can see it's $65.99. What, on Xbox? Just for the Xbox one? It's not a lot. I don't think it's a lot. Holy cow, this guy's selling the Family Guy game $250. I know the Family Guy game is very expensive.
Don't know why.
Because it's rare.
Is it? Story also and oh yes, doesn't have the picture here, but when I looked this game up called Under the Skin, where you're a mischievous alien causing all kinds of mischief by crashing into things and taking over people's bodies. For some reason, I think it's because because it was done by Capcom. I saw in a picture that there was just like Nemesis and Jill Valentine just walking around in the background and just chilling because you know.
Zombie.
Stars is what he says.
Stars. Shut your ass up. Okay.
Stars. That's about the only thing he
Wait.
says is
Wait,
stars.
the guy game was made by a Take-Two company? No way. I have a game, I never looked. Says it on the back.
Oh.
Under multi-tap for PS2, 1 to 4 players.
Ooh.
New York, Broadway, a Take-Two company. Huh. I wonder how they got them to, I wonder how that talks when saying, hey, you want to publish this game or put some money into it or something? Like, how did that go down? I love it.
The guy was fucking stoned. How about that?
No, it was just an old dude who was horny. I love this game. Give me my own copy.
It sounds like it was made purely by the kind of people that think, oh, only guys play video games, therefore, let's make one where women get their tits out.
I mean, yeah. If it was a female version, it would be guys whipping their dicks out. But that's not acceptable
No, apparently.
in our for some reason.
Actually, funny enough, you'll find it's the other way around. You can see tits, you can see dick, but not many people have seen vag. You know? That's a common thing in media.
Because men have one really inappropriate thing, and women have two.
I mean, arguably, men have more inappropriate things as well. Like, for example,
Two dicks?
for example, Twitch has banned nipples, regardless of whose they are.
Oh, you gotta look like Goku.
But I would also suggest ass.
Botox, no, I think Botox is fine for anybody. It's just a butt.
But ass is ass.
Botox.
As I saw one meme
don't
with
say ass. They say in their contract or whatever those things it says buttocks.
there was a meme I saw with Mr. Incredible, and it was like saying, when someone says that those that like femboys, and then a straight person going, but ass is ass. It's like, kinda.
I mean, it's true.
What happened? What are you talking about?
Never mind, you're
Yeah.
falling asleep. You're clearly falling asleep.
No, I got other shit running in my head like Rainbow Six. That's why I leave, because I don't want to hear it.
Oh, there was I love this one guy who said he works with like a homophobic person at this job, and when they were just having a casual discussion, it was saying like, you know, he said like he couldn't imagine anyone having sex with someone anally, and it's like, so what, you don't do that with your wife? And then he was like, no, because an ass is an ass. It's like, well, you get a blowjob, right? And the guy's like, yeah, but it's like, a mouth's a mouth.
Both of those are true.
Exactly. Gay men have mouths, so you can't. Hey, if an ass is an ass, a mouth is a mouth, so you can't go, oh, that's gay, bro. You know?
No, I don't understand, but okay. Hello, anybody here?
Yeah.
Not you. I'm on my game. Yeah, we need EMP.
No, you don't. Launch a nuke, then. Okay, that's another void race, then. So I won't bother watching that. Void.
Got mute on the door. On the wall.
Well, there's a joke for you, TGA.
Mm-hmm.
British people don't pronounce the T because they drank it all.
To be honest, I don't really know much about the tea dumping thing in history. To be honest, it's never taught. It's never really taught in our schools.
No, I mean, it's a joke about how British people left tea.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was also related to how, wasn't there that thing with,
The Boston Tea Party?
yeah, they were dumping tea off over the boats?
No, it's a joke about tea drinking British.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I could imagine that, considering we are getting low on various food supplies in this country. But you know, we've been told not to panic. It's perfectly fine. It has nothing to do with Brexit or anything else. Valkyrie Profile 2. Oh, it's on the PS2. Didn't know that. Valkyrie Profile 2. Silmeria. Oh yeah, what was that one you said about that wasn't released in the West or wasn't popular because it was like about criminals?
Oh, Valkyria Chronicles 3.
Oh, it's number 3, is it? What was it released
It's
on?
not Valkyrie Profile, it's Valkyria Chronicles.
Oh, yeah. I keep getting those two mixed up.
Because the second one wasn't very popular, so they decided, you're not going to get the third one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that, and you said it is about criminals.
Yeah, it's about a criminal military unit.
Yeah.
As in, a military unit made entirely of criminals.
Yeah, because we were discussing that due to the that thing I found out about that actual criminal unit that the Nazis had.
But this one's better because they're the good guys.
Yeah, and of course they can't go too far with the crimes being committed. I think I discussed that last time. You know, most likely they're the crimes they committed were minor, and if there is a murder, it's likely to be one of those kind of, oh, it's a murder, but he was being attacked by this person, or this person was threatening to kill him and everyone else, or you know,
something like that.
That's usually it, isn't it? When it's like murder, but acceptable murder.
I can't remember because I'm not playing through that game right now. I've been playing through Valkyria Chronicles 2 instead.
Now here's a game I always kind of wanted to play. Xenosaga.
Ah, Xenosaga. That one's hard.
Well, looking at her,
No,
I can imagine.
I know because I've played some Xenosaga before.
I swear I got a friend of mine to translate the names because they have the, stuff in German there. I got a friend of mine who lives in Austria, so she speaks both. She speaks German.
Austrian.
Well, she also speaks a couple of other languages as well. I think she speaks like Austrian, German, English. She speaks English very well. Got an accent, obviously, but yeah, there you go. Next face up. She's got a very good accent, and I can clearly understand what she says. Like, I'd say she has a good command of the language. It's not like where you meet some people that have a really thick accent. It's like, wait, what did you say?
I get it.
Like, I've met some people, this chap, he's married to my mum's friend, and he has an extremely thick, like, Irish accent.
Oh, God.
Yeah, very much like a... And then I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I have to, like, really sit and listen, to try and, like, get every vowel and try and understand what he's saying. Oh, that does remind me of, did you ever watch Top Gear?
I've seen some of it.
You know, Jeremy Clarkson? I'm personally not a fan of his, but that aside, my friend is, and he was watching this show where Jeremy was showing people around, he was doing a show where he showed people around his farm and what he did and so on and so forth, and one of the things one of his neighbours was a typical West Country person who had a accent much thicker than the guy that played Darth Vader.
Oh, God.
So he had a real thick sort of voice. And you just see the look on Jeremy Clarkson's face as he's clearly not... He's just staring into nothing when he's just trying to understand what he's saying. It's like, oh. So, you know, it isn't just a joke in Hot Fuzz. There are people in the West Country that speak like that. If you remember that bit in Hot Fuzz where they get a translator and it's someone that's like halfway there, and so he can understand both, but then he also had a thingy on his side to understand what he said. And it was
I
like,
actually have to admit I never watched Hot Fuzz.
oh really?
So.
Oh, that's a really good film. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, it was a scene with, of course, as a British film, it's supposed to be British actors, and one of them was the chap who played, what's his name? You know, he was the one who played the groundskeeper. No, not the groundskeeper. The cleaner and that Finch in the Harry Potter films. Filch, that's it. The guy who played Filch in those films. And he was also the creepy guy, the Lord of the Two Towers in Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
I
thought you were talking about, like, Two Towers, like Lord of the Rings.
No, Two Towers is a town that's a massive town that is also a bridge, because it spans over this big lake.
In Game of Thrones.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a creepy lord that owns it. But yeah, he plays this farmer where, the reason the police are there is because someone complained about him chopping someone else's hedge. So it was very much, you know, a completely low interest sort of thing, but it had to be done. And the guy goes, oh wait, we'll get a translator. He's like, what do you need a translator for? And then he's just there going, Mambo, be that bag, yeah, man, mambo. And he's like, right, what did he say? And the guy's like, and he's like, okay, what did he say? He's like, he said a hedge is a hedge. He was just cutting it, is all. Didn't know it was someone else's. Didn't think it'd be a problem being on someone else's property. Oh, that's a funny scene, that is, because like after that the guy's just casually holding a shotgun, and the officer's like, do you have a license for that gun? I don't know this one. There is this one. He does for that one. And it's like, wait, what do you mean for that one? And he opens a shed and it's filled with guns and like bombs and all kinds of shit. And he's like, where did you find these? Found them. You found them? This farmer just casually had everything in there. He even had a sea mine.
Where do you find the sea mine? Around it.
I don't know, he just found these things, including a sea mine. Yeah, there's old-fashioned magnetic ones with the prongs on the sides that when they depress, it explodes.
Oh.
Oh. It is definitely a film well worth watching, Dark, when you get the chance. Have you ever watched any of the other films in the Cornetto trilogy?
I've seen a little bit of Shaun of the Dead, but not much else.
And then the third one, which is At
World's End?
Yeah, At World's End, yeah. But yeah, that's that's definitely worth watching. I especially like Timothy Dalton's acting in Hot Fuzz as well. He's very good at playing the villain, Timothy Dalton is.
Yep.
Despite being James Bond.
An earlier James Bond, maybe.
Oh yeah, he was in James. He was one of the earlier James Bonds. I swear he was in something else as a villain as well. He's very good at playing a villain, despite
Even
being
though he
James
played
Bond.
James Bond once.
I thought he played him a couple of times, or maybe just, maybe just the once actually. But yeah, he's very good at playing the villain. He's that kind of guy that when he plays a villain, it's like you definitely want to hate this asshole. At least we've got 3 people this time for this face. And off we go! I wish you'd found some sort of music to play, shouldn't I?
Okay, apparently, according to the internet, he played James Bond twice.
Yeah, I thought it was more than once.
He played James Bond in The Living Daylights and License to Kill.
Living Daylights. I like the music to that. But yeah, License to Kill and Living
Ooh.
Daylights.
He was in The Rocketeer?
Yep, he's a villain in that one as well.
And Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Yes, oh no, in Looney Tunes Back in Action, he's actually a spy. Funny enough. Yeah, he's a spy in that one.
He was also in Flash Gordon.
I can't remember what... Oh, no, I know who it played as now. I recognise the mustache, yeah, okay. Gordon's alive! I was gonna say, you seen Flash Gordon?
I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched it.
Well, it's one of those films that's quite campy to watch, so it's, I can't promise you anything, amazing from it, but I can promise you that it'll be entertaining. just don't expect it to be any kind of masterpiece or anything, because it's not. Best thing about
Usually campy doesn't mean masterpiece, it just means fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. It is just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun campiness. I mean, it's based on an even much older comic, and the best parts
it's based on a comic.
Well, I think there was like a very, very old comic was Flash Gordon, and that was like... Oh, it was a serial. You know, like one of those old movie serials.
I remember it was a TV series back in the day.
That's what I meant, TV series, yeah. It was a TV series, like
Yeah.
really back in the day.
Like 30s, 40s, kind of.
Yeah,
TV series.
yeah, that kind of... Yeah, so that's more evidence of why it's campy.
I know, because I was in a script writing class once, and we watched some very old episodes of Flash Gordon.
Oh, wow, did you? Huh.
As well as the first episode of Breaking Bad and The Sopranos.
But yeah, there was, yeah, basically the best things about that film with, Flash Gordon is the cheese, but also, the Queen song, of course.
Of course. Of course it's a Queen song.
Yep. Hey, Dutchie, where are you? But yeah, the Queen, the song by Queen is also the other best thing about it.
Oh. That's what you meant.
Well, of course that's what I meant. I wouldn't be talking about the Queen herself. Fuck the Queen. No, what about the band Queen?
Yeah.
If you ever heard the song Flash, that's from the film.
Oh. I think I've heard that song. I don't remember.
Flash, why you save every one of us? Dum, 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 dum.
No, I don't remember that song.
Okay. Hidachi, why the angry face? It's not my fault you just arrived here on time. You finally arrived here. And missed another Grand Prix. Missed a chance at getting tickets. Which, again, Dark and Gamer are getting. Yeah, I won that one, so... Do you have anything else to say, Dachi? Or just gonna look like an angry Sudan girl? Backer, I don't like you at all. Backer, how could I like you? Oh, fuck, and then I won the thing as well. Oh no, it's void, isn't it? Yeah, I voided it. So, yeah, this doesn't matter that I won that thing. Race again, Grand Prix, 3 maps, user votes, and everybody vote. You gonna enjoy us this time, Yudachi? I'm in voice chat.
So am I.
Thank you, Seeker. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Anyway, how are you doing, Seeker? You wanna get involved? Little T-Lane madness. Sounds fun.
I don't even know what the maps are. I just put in a number.
Yeah, to be honest, I did that with Sandy's stream in the past. Because I've completely forgotten. Some of them I just don't remember the names of, but some of them it's like, oh, that sounds fun. And then I ended up with the cornfield one with the UFOs. Oh yeah, abduction, that's why I chose it. Good to hear, Seeker, good to hear. Just waiting on a vote for the maps.
Who knows where Gamer went at this point?
I don't know what Itachi wants. They've just sent emotes of an angry looking face, so it could mean anything. Maybe they've messaged me on Discord and I've not responded.
Maybe.
Maybe I haven't been playing Waterland in a while. Or maybe I just haven't backed them up by saying, yes, we should bully Sandy into playing War Thunder. Because, no...
Could mean anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, I can't really tell what that emote is, Yudachi. Well, I've got a few emotes for you. There we go. I like those emotes that Sandy made for me.
Angry conk.
Yep. Angry Conker. For some reason she spelt it Kronk. She gave me the image, I was like, no, Sandy, it's Conker, not Cronker.
What the hell's a cronker, Sandy?
Probably Kronk. I don't know. Maybe she was thinking of what's it called?
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, yeah. But yeah, votes, people, votes. Thingy vote, and with the number of a racetrack you guys want. Hey, no, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. But could somebody please make vote for another map or two? We're trying to roll marbles here. Get the balls on going.
Yep.
Any map have your interest, Seeker? Oh, you'd actually vote for something. Twisted Toothpick. Okay, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. And Seeker vote for the third one. Great. And now we've got a couple of extra people. I think I'll reduce the time to a couple of minutes.
Up.
Yeah.
He tried to vote twice, and Gamer finally showed up again.
And voted. Damn it. Never mind. Start the countdown. There you go. Your Dutchy Gamer. Well, I see this game up there. Yep, there's Dark. It's kind of annoying you can't move the camera until after the race starts.
Yeah, a bit of a shame, really.
Because I forget who's up there. Yeah, pretty sure it's you and Dachi. Just gonna wait a few minutes then, just to get that done. Yeah, we were talking about games that might surprise Sandy if she doesn't know they exist. Because that chewing game was a curry one as well.
Yeah.
that would probably be interesting. That surprised Sandy or not, wouldn't it? So weird. That was a weird sounding game, wasn't it?
Knowing her, either she doesn't know it exists, or she does and is just ignoring it.
Maybe I should put together a curry month just to see what people will vote for. Which, again, by the way, there is things to vote for down below if you want a month of something. I can't remember what I've put down there now, actually, ages ago. One was Kaiju, and then there were two other ones.
FPS month and point and click month.
Yeah, those are the ones, yeah. Because I have a abundance of those games, so it would be good to just kind of do a month to, like, go through them all. Especially in regards to FPS, because FPS games are generally shorter. So if I just, play as many as I have and just finish them, then that shortens my list quite considerably. Here we go. All four of us. Five. No, four. It's only five of the Ghost Ball, but not counting the Ghost Ball. Yep, I'm at the back as always.
Yudachi's in.
Yep. Whee! Gamer is about at the same point as my Ghost Ball is.
What is this, a race between your Ghost Ball and Gamer now?
Pretty much. Although you're catching up. And so am I.
You're catching up to your own Ghost Ball.
Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh, I think I guess what it was. Yes, Yudachi. You hear strange sounds in chat, it's always Yudachi. It's always Yudachi. Oh, apparently I've beaten my Ghost Ball, which is not... Oh no, I died. It looked like I'd won, and nope, Yudachi's come to join me. Ooh, Gamer has fallen down, and it looks like... Yep, Dark beat the Ghost Ball as well.
Because the Ghost Ball fell.
I don't know how the Ghost Ball fell, it's not meant to fail.
Oh, wait, you didn't fall.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that wouldn't make sense.
Can you imagine if the Ghost Ball did, though?
Yeah, I mean, I would wonder how the hell did it won? It's supposedly won then.
That they fall off the map.
Here we go, next match. Boy for yourself. It actually really likes that point of interest.
Yep.
Honestly, that's the thing now. Whenever I see shortened terms for point of interest as poi, that's all I think about now is fucking poi. That's
Easy, boy.
all I think about now is poi 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 poi. Like in Grim Dawn, I've been playing it has that as a thing, as a key on the map. Poi, point of interest. Exactly, Udachi, exactly. Yeah, so ask, are you actually going to come in or just mess around? You gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite? Oh, that's a quote. I assume you've watched Reservoir Dogs.
Actually, haven't.
Oh, haven't you? Oh. That was a scene in it when people were arguing with Mr. Blonde, and he was getting pissed off, and he was like, "Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?" And they're like, "What did you just say?" "I said, are you gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?" And that's when they were about to beat the shit out of each other before one of them intervened.
That's usually how it happens.
Oh, we got 5 people this time, because Seeker's joined. Thank you, Seeker. Now we've got a more interesting match. Yep, dark as the Ghost Ball for this one as well. Yeah, But yeah, it's about a diamond. It's pretty much about a diamond heist gone wrong with Reservoir Dogs.
I mean, I didn't know that part about Reservoir Dogs. I just know it's Tarantino's first feature film.
Ah, it's a bloody good one as well. It starts out with oh, sorry.
It certainly has a style written all over it.
It essentially starts out where one guy's bleeding in the back of the car, and the other guy is driving the car, and the guy bleeding is like panicking and screaming because he's in a huge amount of pain, as you can imagine.
I can imagine.
Ooh, cubes. Because he's been shot in the gut, so it's not. What the hell? What are they bouncing on? Boing.
Invisible track.
Boing. Boing. That must have been an invisible bouncer then. That just kicked Dark ahead. And it kicked me off the board. That's my typical fucking luck in this game. Oh shit, Seeker died as well. I don't even remember this map, to be honest. But yeah. Oh. Who's gonna get it? Dark, the ghost, or Hitachi? Because it seems the ghost ball is stuck. And Yudachi is just running in circles. Oh wait, now the ghost balls get in, so no S ticket for Yudachi. I was having a laugh actually listening to I was editing one of the Sonic streams with Sandy.
Yeah.
And it was so hilarious because just Sandy responding to what Yudachi was saying. Well, Yudachi wasn't even saying anything, it's just pressing buttons on the thing. It was like, ah! And then Sandy's like, yeah, I know it's painful. There we go. I swear I remember that was from somewhere. And not just Yudachi. There we go. Multi-lane madness.
The one I voted for.
Yep. Looks interesting so far. Lots of pegs just sticking out. And they disappear. last night I had to cave after playing Grim Dawn. I just had to buy the remaining DLCs. Because the Forgotten Gods, even though the storyline is not that great, because it's basically like a side story, it has nothing to do with the main plot. But you get extra stuff in there. Like, you get the ability to transmute items. Like, you know, there's like item sets in the game. If you get a duplicate, you can transmute that into the item you're missing. Which definitely makes, getting those things easier.
Mm-hmm.
As you can imagine. And they also have a trial thing where you have to kill as many monsters as possible, as quickly as possible, and clear various levels of this dungeon. Which has has creatures aimed at your level, and the DLC itself, that world, is always set to your level. Unlike the other areas where you quite often can out-level them.
Well, at least it's fair.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's doing it that way makes it more fun, if you ask me. That you can actually fight things at your level. No, Yudachi stuck at the top. Gamer went straight down. I followed after. Oh, there goes Yudachi. Seeker and Dark are just hagging the wall, it seems. Nope. Yeah, Seeker and Dark are stuck there for the minute. Whee! Is that a yeet? Yes, I've yeeted. Fucking hell.
Congrats.
That wasn't even a minute. Not even a minute in. Now it's between...
Not even a minute in. Yeet.
Yep. Now it's between Yudachi and Gamer, but finally Dark and Seeker are off the wall. Yep, Dark made the jump. Didn't die. Seeker also made the jump. There we go. So yeah, I'm. It's like I go straight to the bottom, go across the thing, and then I die. And it's like, yeah, that's about average.
Yep.
That's about average for my luck in these games. Secret Dark is really taking his time back there. But then again, Itachi and Ame are just stuck playing grab ass around this thing, so... so it's not like they don't have to rush. There, down the cock and around the balls. Because come on, what does that look like to you? What does that look like?
Yeah.
Do you see?
I see plenty.
Do you see? That was from Red Dragon. That was a film. Oh, and now Dark's in lead, although he is being followed by Itachi. And Dark wins it. Itachi follows. I don't know if those boost steps will work, do they? I don't know. Maybe you have to have it set up or have so many points. And then Seeker joins. So, you know, just to add insult to injury, I'm the only one that got yeeted.
Yeah.
Alright, result 2's gonna be the finish. And now we're getting more people. Maybe I'll put it up to like 5 maps instead this time. Oh, Yudachi is first place. So, yeah, Yudachi is gonna get a S ticket. You happy with that, Yudachi? They probably left chat, got bored.
No, he's still in here.
Oh, okay. Just not listening then. Okay, let's go up to 5 maps this time. Use votes. Yeah, definitely viewer choice. There you go, people. Choose your map. The dojo, really? Really?
I. Oh God.
Oh,
Did I really vote for that?
yes, you voted for the dojo. The dojo. The Yeet City one that Sandy likes.
It was
Choose
totally
your
by
fight.
accident.
Mortal Kombat. As bad as the movies were, that soundtrack was fun. To Mortal Kombat. I loved when this guy was talking about he's talking about Night Trap because they released a quote unquote movie for it.
Oh.
Yeah, when I say movie, what I mean is the same way when people on YouTube post the movie of a game, it's just all the cutscenes.
Oh, that.
But they
I've heard of that.
for the Night Trap one, they depending on who did it, they splice it in a certain format that it's meant to come off as a coherent story.
Mm-hmm.
Which might have a good ending, might have a bad ending. It depends on if they like the actress that is basically in your ear all the time or not. There's like pause as well. Oh god. Well, that's fine. We just need more people to vote. Come on, people. But yeah, there was and like he was saying that Night Trap was one of the controversial titles put up in the violent video games discussion that was made at Congress.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love that we were saying with like Mortal Kombat and Lethal Enforcers, and he was like, "Wait, Lethal Enforcers? Oh, how offensive! You're stopping a bank robbery." And it's like, yeah, you look at it in context, especially as the kind of people that would bring this up as a complaint are the kind of people that would love the police force, so surely you playing a game as a police officer is a positive? I mean, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But yeah, so it's like, oh, how offensive, you're stopping a bank robbery. And considering shooter games, Lethal Enforcers is not very violent, is it? Actually, have you ever seen Lethal Enforcers?
I've heard of it myself. Isn't that the one with the kind of realistic
Yeah.
live action thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's not very violent, because, I mean, the only violence is people getting shot. There's no, blood or anything. It's just they get shot, they fall down, and disappear. So I didn't even know it was on the committee for violent video games, because does it take a... Oh no, it didn't take a second vote. But you actually did also vote for number 2, so can I add that as another one? Yes, I can, because I am the streamer. Anyway. Right. I might actually try that cine camera, see how that works. On. You start the countdown.
If only I knew what that was.
Hmm?
Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night. That name sounds familiar.
It's the new Marvel Studios thing for Disney Plus.
Yeah, so everybody, vote.
I'm just thinking, what is that?
Oh, maybe I should have
Maybe
changed
I should check out the trailer sometime and see what it is.
Maybe I should change the time to a bit longer. Yeah, the name sounds familiar, but I mean... Oh, there's a kind of superhero-y like show that's appeared on Netflix, called The Imperfects.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. And I swear it must be based on a comic, because it sounds familiar, The Imperfects. Where, like, these people find out they've got, or, like, they've been turned into magical creatures, or rather they have magical creature abilities. Like, this one girl's a banshee, so when she, really shouts, she has a scream that can shatter glass and hurt people.
Maybe Werewolf by Night is kind of like that.
Maybe.
It says it's coming in October.
And the other woman is a succubus, so whenever people smell her pheromones, they just fall instantly in love. And the other guy, I think he got the short end of the stick, because his is that he turns into a chupacabra.
Then there's Secret Invasion.
Oh, Secret Invasion I know about.
It's finally coming out.
From the comics and stuff. But
Armor Wars?
The what wars?
Armor Wars? I don't know what that's all about. It's just a thing that Marvel announced.
Armor Wars. Nah, I can't help you there. Let's go with cinematic.
All it says is that Rhodey is coming back as War Machine.
Huh, because I was just thinking when it said armors, it was probably like about the Iron Man armor.
I
Yeah,
just like
that's
how
what
we
I was
got like all the worst like maps. Isn't that great? We got like the Portal one and got the Dojo.
I wouldn't say that's great, but yes. Oh, look.
It's interesting.
So,
Yeah, there's Fantastic Four as well.
Fantastic Four, I am certain, can be done in a good way. It's just sadly we've not.
Hoping that Marvel Studios can do it right this time.
Yeah, it's just sadly we've not seen it.
Captain America 4. They announced the title for it called New World Order.
That sounds like something that should be snuck into with Secret Invasion.
Thunderbolts is coming.
So, do you know about the oh, there goes Seeker. Do you know about like the scroll that are in Secret Invasion, like the aliens themselves?
Yeah, I know about the scrolls.
Because in this comic I read where it's got different universes with different things happened, in one of them when the Skrulls invaded, it was like the 19th century. So humanity didn't stand a chance. I'm sure you can imagine. Humanity didn't stand a chance.
Considering the scrolls' abilities.
Well, I mean, they didn't even need to use the abilities. They just came in spaceships and shot the shit out of people.
Oh.
Because, I mean, what could they have done?
True.
This is the 19th century. It's not like they had anti-air weapons ready to fire at them. And I think I'll push that up, actually, just to give people a bit more of a chance to get involved. There we go. The dojo.
Oh yeah, the dojo. The one I picked.
And then you realised, oh shit, I picked the dojo.
Yeah. They also announced Loki Season 2, which is no surprise. And Ironheart. Remember Ironheart,
No.
the female Iron Man?
No, I never heard of Ironheart, to be honest.
She's she's basically Tony Stark's apprentice kind of thing who becomes her own version of Iron Man called Ironheart.
Oh, okay. Interesting idea.
People didn't like it much when they first started doing Ironheart in the comics because female Iron Man wasn't.
No, I mean, it depends how you handle it. Like, She-Ra in the comics and that, and in the animated series that I watched as a kid, I really liked She-Ra. No, she's not She-Ra. I mean, She-Hulk. She-Hulk, that's the one.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
Yeah, she was badass, and she was sexy, but she was sexy in that she knew she was sexy. You know?
Yeah, but I never seen her like as a what do you call it, lawyer or whatever. They never said she was a lawyer in like the cartoons or anything, did they?
Maybe she wasn't in there, but I think she might be in
Maybe,
the comics. Like,
maybe in the comics.
maybe, yeah. Like, maybe it's a later thing where they thought, instead of making her just like a swimsuit model, give her
You're
a
a lawyer, okay, sure.
give her a better sort of job. Arguably, but I mean, the character of She-Hulk is that she enjoys the new form that she's been given when she did that blood transfusion with Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Because when she got that transfusion, she changed, and then, unlike the Hulk, she's got all the powers, but with the intellect as well. So she's not, dumb and just wants to smash shit. And she's not.
You know what would have been great is if they brought back that original like Hulk actor, what's his name, Lou or something like that, Lou Ferrigno or something. to play
Lou
the Hulk.
Ferrigno, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
They
he-
should have brought him back for the new She-Hulk series and have him as Bruce Banner.
That would have been a funny like fan thing. Like, especially if they,
that would have been.
especially
I would say that would have been fan service, but
especially if they
wasn't
like
the
bring him
MCU.
in like later as like a random side character or something, just as a kind of nod to the original series.
I don't think it would work with the MCU if he was Hulk, but
Why
if
not?
they
He
just
was the
brought-
original Hulk.
because they have a Hulk for the MCU.
That's the issue. That's why I was saying I could see him as a side character, but just as a nod to the original series. But I mean,
Not
if
as
he
the
is
actual
if
Hulk
he is still
himself.
alive, I'm not sure he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
he is.
I'm not sure he
It
was.
would be interesting to see
He
him.
isn't?
I wasn't
Oh, I
sure.
thought he was.
I didn't think he was, but
I
could be
thought
wrong.
he was still alive too. I was like, what the hell?
I don't know. I remember
I
seeing
also
someone
think it
review.
would be interesting if they brought Edward Norton as Hulk. I mean, not as Hulk, but as a side character,
Yeah.
since he was the original Hulk in the MCU before they got Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
I mean, they referenced him in one of the episodes, saying that Hulk was a different person, literally referencing the different actors
Oh,
who played Hulk.
to actually make that canon is a bit interesting.
Yeah,
Because quite often they don't, or in some cases, like with Star Trek, when the Klingons were basically the same, just normal people with different suits, and they didn't even have forehead bumps, and they would question Worf like, what happened to the Klingons? Why is it different? And he just says, we don't talk about that. When in reality, it's the difference in prosthetics from Next Generation versus the original series. Oh shit, Seeker's gone. Seeker's been yeeted.
but yeah, I'm enjoying She-Hulk actually.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually fairly good. there was one scene that a friend of mine didn't like, where, for one scene, she starts bloody, oh, there goes Gamer. And there goes Itachi. It's just me and you, Dark. Oh, what was it? She starts twerking, that's it. Where it's like,
Yeah,
what the
people
hell?
don't like
Is like a
that thing.
twerking scene? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
That was the main complaint that my friend had, where, oh shit, now Dark's gone. Oh god. It's just me and me.
Well,
Because they had an episode with the famous celebrity Megan Thee
ain't
Stallion.
gonna get any better from this.
Yeah,
level on.
and like he was saying, it was kind of tonally deaf because the previous episode was about, you know, not like She-Hulk not being like one of those kind of people.
And then they did that twerking scene.
Yes, exactly. Right.
I didn't like it either, but I
No.
like the rest of the series.
Yeah, I was
Honestly.
like he said himself he liked the thing as well. Seeker, Dark, and Gamer. That was it. Yeah, you'll get tickets after this. Now, race 3. Next map. Oh, everyone didn't finish apart from me. Join. Click on the start. Everyone good to a couple of minutes to get in. But yeah, I haven't heard any really bad things about She-Hulk. At least not from sources I trust.
There we go. One of the best maps coming up right now.
Oh god, yeah, this one. But I will say, that live action Resident Evil series, yeah, that had some serious issues. It could have been a good series. It just wasn't.
You know what really had issues is the live action Witcher. That was horrible in my opinion.
I
didn't like
don't
it.
see how.
I don't know. I just didn't like it. I felt like it could have been better.
I will say the one thing that I had a problem with the Witcher series was that the time jumping.
Yeah.
That it didn't even say, you know, this was beforehand or anything. So I had
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue. I was like, wait a minute, aren't these people dead? Isn't that person?
Yeah, there was no time jumping in the game. I'm like, where in the game is there time
Well,
jumping?
This is
Or am
set.
I wrong?
This is set before the games. This is set when he first picked up Siri.
Oh,
You know, when he looked after Siri when she was like a little girl because her family
okay.
have been killed and.
Well, I didn't know because I was gonna say it was set during the games, and yeah, it makes no sense because there's no time jumping during the games. Or
No, I mean the little girl is Siri, for example. Her hair does turn white and everything.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, she's Siri.
All right, that makes sense then.
But yeah, so yeah, that's why you don't see all of the characters, and why the ones that you do see are now going to become witches or you know, sorcerers or you know, etc. Because it's set before that. That's why it also has the event in Bloodhaven. What was it called? Bloodforken, when the Witcher became known as the Butcher of Bloodforken, and how that came to be. So it's the stuff before the games, the stuff that was in the books, basically. I still just hate that author's attitude to video games. Because he sold them the right to make games based on The Witcher for like, I think it was like £2,000, like $2,000. That was it, $2,000. The equivalent of $2,000, which, considering how popular the Witcher franchise became on PC and that, yikes! That's a hell of a lot of money to gain. in it, you know?
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything too bad with the series. I thought the guy who did Garrett was pretty good.
Sorry, what were you guys talking
Yeah,
about?
it was
My
alright. Could be
Discord
better.
just suddenly muted itself, so
Oh,
I
that's
had to
weird.
restart it.
Oh, I was saying about what was it? Yeah, I was saying about like how the Witcher series is pretty alright, and then I was just reminded again of the writer and him fobbing off video games because he sold the rights to CD Project Red to make a game based on the series for like $2,000, which, considering how popular the Witcher games have been,
Oh yeah, the author, right?
yeah. So I was saying, so considering how popular the games have been, 2,000 is, not even worth talking about. Nope, game went through a portal. Aperture Science, fun with portals.
Fun with portals. I don't know why my Discord suddenly muted itself.
Yeah, that was weird. I was thinking it went a bit silent. But yeah, that was... I was gonna say that live action Resident Evil though. There were some funny parts to it, and there were some bits I liked, like this asshole that works for Umbrella when he's locked up with the this woman character. He manages to get like a bobby pin, and he's like, "Just call me the master of unlocking."
Yeah, that was
Like I said, the series had some fun bits, but I mean, overall, it's not something I can recommend. It's pretty bad. Although not poorly acted. I can't say it was poorly acted, especially the guy who plays Wesker is a very good actor. But they even had a bit where it's like, oh no, he's not really Wesker. He's a clone that Wesker made. It's like... But you do get to see the real Wesker, who is evil. Like we discussed before, Dark, about, as long as they make Wesker evil, it's fine. Oh, and I've yeeted.
Yeah.
And yeah, when he was actual Wesker, I dare say he was as intimidating as the Wesker in the games. He knows exactly how to get that intimidating attitude down. To make people shit themselves. But there was also another fun part where they were speaking to one of the clones, and they were saying about, oh, the real Wesker died. He died and he fell in the volcano. Oh, don't worry, he deserved it. He was a dick. He was evil. It's kind of like, yeah, that's true. Itachi and Seiko also flew off and died. Now it's between Dark and Dark and Gamer now. But I just love that where it was saying like, he fell in the volcano and died. Oh, don't worry, he deserved it. He was evil. Oh, is Dark gonna get in there? Nope. He got eaten as well. And the track has been deleted, so unless
I make it, then I'm gonna lose.
I don't think you will, because it's already gone past the pause, which means insta-death. Yep.
I mean, who thought it was a good idea to put freaking
Portals.
yeah, no, not portals.
Introducing the Morbies. I forgot if I had a skin or not. It seems like I do. Oh god, we were joking about it's Morbin time the other day. It's like, oh god. You're saying, you know, as there is no way I refuse to believe that Batwoman film was that bad. That it was so bad that the company couldn't release it. I refuse to believe that.
I can understand that. Until we see it, we won't know for sure.
No, and I mean, how is it going to be worse than
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Morpheus?
I thought it was a good idea to put like. We thought it was a good idea to put like a Fortnite mechanic in Marbles where it just chases you down and kills you. Like, come on. When it gets smaller.
Well, no, it's done that to run the time out.
Fortnite mechanic in there.
I wouldn't call that a Fortnite
Yeah,
mechanic.
yeah.
It's just to run down the time because
Why?
some maps your marble will get.
It's unlimited time and just let you try to finish your die.
No, because there are some times where the maps when the marble gets stuck and it is never gonna move.
Yeah.
And you can't end the map yourself, so...
Oh, you can't? Well,
No.
at that point, can't you just reset the game?
You can't. But yeah, like I was saying, I find it hard to believe that it could be worse than Morpheus, and the fact that they made such a massive loss by having it re-released in cinemas because they thought people going "it's Morbid time" with memes meant that they really liked Morpheus and were gonna go see.
No. They learned their lesson that time, I'm sure.
I hope they did, but maybe that's why they were too shit scared to release Batgirl, because you know focus testing is a thing, but I'd say fuck focus test groups because they don't know shit. Because people are people. It doesn't. No matter who you choose, you might get people that are just gonna hate it for no reason. You don't know. But I'm also not saying that the film is good because again, I've not seen it. I'm just saying I refuse to believe that if it is bad, that it's as bad as Morpheus or Mobius, yeah. Or what other films were so terrible? Or even that, like, 1920s film, The Claw. Oh, that was bad. But the reason that film is so bad is not because it's a B-movie, not because it's a cheesy B-movie, but because of the puppet that they use. I looked it up, and apparently they basically just asked a thing in Mexico to make this large puppet for them, and they gave them like only $50. And they're like, okay, you want a puppet for $50? I'll give you a puppet for $50.
That explains a lot, actually.
And the funny thing is, the actors had never seen the puppet because they never saw it until it was in like post-production when the puppet finally arrived. So the actors never saw it, and them acting scared at something that looks so fucking stupid just sold it. And apparently the head the guy playing the main character, when it aired in his hometown, he had to sneak out of the cinema because he was so ashamed of it. Because everyone was laughing their asses off, and he was like, "Oh shit, this is my hometown. I better get out of here."
Yeah.
I mean that is bad. I mean, wow, was that bad? Yeah, that was released in films. That was theatrically released. Twilight, that was theatrically released.
Oh god. Twilight.
But it was theatrically released. Oh, bloody hell, Gamer was lucky. No, he wasn't. I was about to say you were lucky there, Gamer, but no. Slipped out. I'm trying to think of really awful films that were theatrically released, but were absolute shit.
As for Twilight, I wouldn't say the movies are bad. It's just the premise with the whole vampire thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to think of. Things that aren't too subjectively. The ones that are just, you know you're bad. They're bad. Oh crap.
Because the Twilight series tried its best with the really stupid premise of sparkling vampires, so
Yeah, and then I won again.
you can't give it fault for that. Just give it fault because the premise that they were working with was really stupid.
It was. So I was saying it's a bit hard to say subjectively that's a bad film. So I'm trying to think of ones that are, though, because there have been some that were so bad and they were released in cinemas. Oh! Cats the film. There you go.
Which one?
Remember that Cats film? The film that's based on the play Cats.
Oh, that one.
With the horrifying CGI and everything that just doesn't work. And that it had to be patched in cinema because of how bad it was. That was released. Anyway, I'll quickly go to Lou. But yeah, that was released. That was released in cinemas. That wasn't pulled off, so apparently wasn't that surely.
I need to get some food anyways.
just in time. Bloody hell. I better get on there. Right. Eee. And I'm back.
I'm back too.
What are those numbers? Number of... Oh no, this map is laps, that's why. Huh.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
a racing one.
Huh.
You have to win a certain amount of laps first to win 3 laps.
Weird that it was on there, but I mean, it's the last one of the Grand Prix, so it kind of goes well together.
I'm gonna mute myself for real quick so I can eat some chips.
Fair enough. And just when I remembered, oh yeah, now I know of a few films that were didn't get released. There was a Fantastic Four film that didn't get released in cinemas. But from the looks of it, it wasn't terrible. It was cheesy, it was a product of the time, but it wasn't something I'd say was unwatchable. But then again, there have been some really unwatchable junk that has made it through cinemas. Like, I think Child Bride made it into cinemas. And that's an awful and disgusting film.
Oh, the name of this boss.
Dickie X is banned. Well,
Yeah, Dickie X.
Dickie yourself, Dickie X.
Yeah, I just sit on the top like, really a bot named Dickie X.
The worst part of it was I was mentioning Child Bride as well.
Yeah, and then I just banned him.
That film was awful. That film was awful. There was Mystery Science Theatre were, I said that was like the one film they wouldn't touch because it was too disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people made it. People released it for the public to watch. Yeah. God. Yeah. And New Dutchy wins that one.
Kinda like Jackass, like that was like crazy for people to watch, but yet they still released it. It's still like
I wouldn't say that was bad though. I mean, it's mostly.
Well, they do have some stuff in there when they show stuff.
Yeah, but it's not what I'd say is extremely subjectively bad. See, Gamer third place, Udachi second. Oh shit.
No, you got first though. But yeah, I know what you mean, I guess.
So that would be Dark Gamer. And Seiko was in at least one, wasn't he? So. Bunch of S tickets. I don't think I even have that many S ticket things listed, to be honest, and I'm not even sure if they're still valid. I think they are, though. But yeah. Alright. Let's just go for one more, shall we? Yeah, might as well. I've been streaming for about 4 hours. Might as well go for one more. Fire maps again.
Yeah,
Use votes. And there we go. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da.
Should I pick Portal again? That's
That one's an awful one. I personally like Alienated. I like that as a streamer I can actually pick mobile maps But I do that if, you know, we're short on so many and it's been, like, 15 minutes or something and no one's picked anything. Yeah, there's a vote from Dark for Gauntlet.
No, fine, I'll vote.
Castle Siege. Oh, that's that other one.
Yeah, I'll pick the castle. Oh, I didn't even know. I just picked it because I had castle.
I think it's, I could be wrong, but it's...
No, how was I supposed to know that was a yeeting one?
Never mind. They can be fun anyway, and we've got 5 maps, so it's not like...
I mean, how? I didn't even know if
I can't...
known that was a yeeting one.
I can't remember if it... I don't think it is. I think it's one. I think it's the one with the meteors.
Oh, okay.
Still a fun one, though.
Guess
It's
we'll
still a
find
fun
out
one.
when we get
It's still a fun one.
to it. Yeah.
You know, it's
Just
not
a
that...
map.
It's not like Portals or the Dojo, which is not chosen because of how awful it is. You know? Which is why when you look at the percentage of people that play it, you're like, I can see why it's under 1%. Oh, was it the Devil's Chaos? I can't remember. Twisted Toothpick, The House of Pain. House of the Dead. I really need to play that through, because the voice acting in there is awful. The voice acting in there
Which
was
one?
terrible.
House of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The voice acting was stellar.
I remember, yes, Jim Sterling talking about that one as well. Jim Sterling, they were talking about it as well when they were saying about a strike for voice actors and saying that, you know, they should be treated properly, because can you imagine back when they had, you know, when people had no voice actors or the voice actors were on strike, and that was one example. The other example was this game that I just realised I have it, where the guy got his family to read the lines, and it's so awful. It's so awful. Because you can't just give the script to your family and say, "All right, read this." Fuck it, I'll grab another one with random. Few will survive. Fuck it. Join. Start. Gamers is the ghost ball for this one.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I do like to look at that front mission game for the SNES, although I think it was one of those things that wasn't released in the West. Bit of a shame, but...
Funny enough, I actually own that game.
Oh, because I was saying we found that it's on DS as well.
No, yeah, I got the DS version also.
Hmm.
I got
But
both.
apparently,
The card and the...
on the SNES it had like I saw both front missions. There's a second front mission game where they went from turn-based strategy to side-scroller.
For some reason.
Yeah. I'll show you quickly, actually. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, really? I've not gone through all those yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one. The second one is, for some reason, a side-scroller. Don't ask me why. It just is.
Nah, the only ones I have is like the original one that DS.
Yeah.
I don't have that side-scroller one.
No, the original DS one I think would be a better ones to play, but I mean, I've not played the side-scroller one, so... You'll see. Hey, Seeker, welcome back. But yeah, it's
No.
actually, as we're getting close to when Sandy streams, maybe we should raid the Sandy after
Yeah,
this.
I know. I could just raid her. That's what sounds like. Wow. You picked like the perfect time.
Then again, I already raided her yesterday, so. Fuck it. I raided yesterday because yesterday it was like a double
Raid her
raid
again. Why
with
not?
Newell, so yeah, why
Why
not?
not?
Why the fuck
Yeah.
not?
Why not raid again?
Yeah. I still need to get back to counting the deaths in Castlevania because I can't believe I died that many times. In that first stream that I've clipped down to about 5 hours, in the first 2 hours of that I died like 50 times.
Damn.
So I don't know how many times I'm gonna die.
That's a lot of deaths.
Yep. Well, I mean, you were watching it at that point as well with me, so you know for a fact I died a lot of times in that game. Then the second one, third one. The total death count on that is going to be interesting. Here we go. Just a few more seconds. In case anybody else wants to join. Ah, there we go. Too late. 3, 2, 1. Into the pot. Oh, I'm with cauldron. Yeah, Dark's in the lead. We're all bunched up together. Last time Dark got yeeted. Oh shit! It did it again. The ghost saw Dark and just grabbed him, and yeah, that's a yeet, Dark. Sorry about that. Yeah.